people who are dedicated enough to start joining us. But anyways, we are still in the middle of our playthrough of Assassin's Creed Origins, Curse of the Pharaohs DLC, of course, with our SASA gaming team leaders, Kate and Alexander. And then this whole playthrough is featuring Dr. Briana Jackson. And today we have on Dr. Max. Oh my gosh, see, I almost want to say Pinarello. I will let him say it better with his amazing accent.
Pinarello.
Yes.
That's right. Sounds great.
Hi. So, as usual, what is SASA? SASA stands for Save Ancient Studies Alliance. It's our mission to reverse the current downward trend in the study of the ancient world by engaging the public and bringing together students and scholars to share their passion for the study of the ancient world in order to inspire vast new generations of students. If you've been here before, you know that we do this by, of course, these Archeo gaming streams. We do other types of live streams like live on-site tours, book clubs. We have private Zoom reading groups. We have an online access database that has over 1,000 websites on it, and we do our own research and everything. So please check out our website to find out more about all of those things I just said and more. You can find us on basically every social media outlet by searching Save Ancient Studies Alliance on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, obviously Discord, and everything like that. Protocol for the event: please be kind and respectful. Please be active in the chat. We love hearing from you, and that is what we are here for, to answer your questions and hear what you think about the game too. Please be patient with technology, although the streams have been going really well lately, so fingers crossed that keeps going.
Quiet.
Don't jinx it.
Really bad. Don't even. I'm not gonna win. Okay.
Nice going.
And then these streams will be saved on Twitch and then put on YouTube as well, so you can always watch them later. And as always, there are spoiler alerts if you know nothing about the game. Last but not least, if you enjoy the things that you see from SASA, please consider becoming a monthly subscriber. You can also subscribe directly on Twitch using either Twitch or Amazon Prime, and you can subscribe on our website through PayPal, or do a one-time donation. This really helps out. Like, every dollar helps. We have to pay for subscriptions to all kinds of platforms, and we would love to be able to start paying more and more of the lovely historians like the ones we have on today for working with us. So with that, I will hand it over to the group, and thank you.
Thank you. Let's wait for Max to come back. So welcome everyone.
I think
welcome
I set myself in a better location now.
So now we're set. So thank you.
By my own ubiquity. There we go.
a man who's everywhere. So welcome everyone. As you may have noticed, there are 2 Italians today as well. We keep inviting more and more Italians. Next time it's going to be everyone's Italian, even Briana. So welcome. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Briana, today in a noir version for taking us through the game. Thank you, Alex, for being here, not behind your profile picture today. And thank you, Dr. Pinarello, for joining us. So before Ansi, while we start killing people, tell us how you pronounce your name and who are you and what are you doing on this stream? Like, who are you, sir?
All right, Pinarello is perfectly fine. Max, I've done my archaeological career between Milan and London. I did a bachelor in Milan in classics, and then a MA and a PhD in London in UCL in Egyptian archaeology. I've then kind of split myself between a bit of teaching, half of a postdoc in Oxford, and then the very last thing was when they called me back from the Petrie Museum to be the curator for a few months when they were kind of scrambling things around. My academic passion is usually how we use modern understanding of ancient societies to celebrate colonialism and other beautiful things like those. So I don't really make many friends in academia, especially in England.
One does.
I've always had a soft spot for anything that deals with written objects, possibly not papyrus. I'm not too keen on that. I'm a good friend of Kate. As we were saying offline, we first met in a museum with quite a lot of wine in between and inside us as well. And I followed her brilliant career now, going through London, then New York, and finishing now in Vancouver, although she's now a sort of expat in the US. And she told me about this beautiful thing you guys are doing, and here I am.
Splendid. Well, welcome. There will be arson, there will be talk of women, there will be talk of underwear. We will answer everyone's questions about underwear and undergarments and trousers and pants. Since we have people who... Oh, speaking of which, there we go. The first scantily dressed woman of the stream. That's a great start.
Thank you very much
I think that's
to the one who took this photo.
Thank you, person who took this picture. All right, so Dr. Jackson, which quests do we have in the quest list?
We've got a sister's vow, which is too high. We have trials that we're not working on.
We're not doing that. We're not doing the hidden ones. All right, let's do Curse of the Pharaohs.
Yes.
So last time we went to Amarna in the afterlife and served Akhenaten with some really good blows, and so he's dead again now. This time we will be dealing with a different time period, different historical period, different people, and there will be redhead slandering. So that's what we're going to
Trigger
do,
warning.
basically. Yeah, exactly. Trigger warning for human remains that come back and are angry at you, and general unpleasantness and foul language from us more than from the people. They speak whatever language they speak. So let's go to find Tychon's villa. Since Max is not an Assassin's Creed person, while we're reaching Tychon's villa, we're going to give him like the rundown of these. Pharaohs are coming back from the dead. They're angry. We need to kill them again. That's the gist of it. And we're wearing a towel because it's the most historically accurate. Oh my god, it's her, ma'am. Please. Well, I mean...
Wait, let's get into the sunlight so we can get a better view.
She's just like here?
Yeah, she's just chilling. Okay.
Hello.
So where do you buy this game?
You can find it on the Ubisoft store.
Oops, I accidentally ran into you.
Do not... Okay. Briana kills civilians every time. So anyways, so we thought the towel was
that is a transferable skill.
No, right. She also kills like people that need to be killed and animals, giant scorpions. Oh yeah, there are giant scorpions as well.
Yes.
Because Egypt. We have this sort of beautiful thing going on of basically killing everyone who's around in various ways, mostly poison. But yeah, I don't remember why we have to go in Tychon's villa, but I think that it's tied to the side quest about looting the tombs. Because there is a problem of tomb robberies in the necropolis, and that is what has made the pharaohs angry, as one accepts. And someone in the chat is mentioning the very mod that we were talking about offline, the nude mode, in which you can go around and just be undressed. Oh, and the power tools outside my window is starting again. Yay! Excellent.
Well, we can't hear it. At least I can't.
Oh.
So it's okay.
Okay. Well, if you hear jackhammering, it's them. So just say I'll mute myself. So yeah, we're going to kill people. So before we get into the main quest for the day, let's talk about Dynasty 19. Let's talk about the Ramessides and who we are going to meet and what we are going to meet. Dr. Pinarello, do you want to give us the rundown? That's why you are here.
Sure. Right. 19th Dynasty. Sorry, you say Dynasty there. Yeah, it's so funny. Yes, 19th Dynasty, we are 13th century BC, roughly, I would say. Starting just after all the glorious... So the beginning of what's called a new kingdom. So you have all the flashy, let's say modern ancient Egypt. The 19th dynasty is distinguished by a lot of big ego pharaohs. We are in a historical moment where Egypt is at the peak of its empire. It's a very international empire, but Egypt comes with a very heavy burden due to the fact that it's been around for quite some time. So it's a time of interesting historical encounters. Is a time of battles for those that like war and that side of history. It's an incredibly well represented part of the ancient Egyptian history in the archaeological record, because we have from daily life material, so we have different cities, different smaller and bigger towns. We have everyday objects from common people, not just from royals or anyway from the elite, so-called. We do have, of course, quite an awful lot of elitarian material as well. We have luxurious tombs. We have more common necropolises. So it's a very well represented part of ancient Egyptian history. For those that are more keen on the, let's say, humanities side of it, there is also quite a lot of literature, like ancient Egyptian literature of this period. So if you want to read love poems, some kinky stuff, some weird magic spells, you get the whole lot. What else? It's a time, from a social point of view, it's a time where Egypt is mature to a very complex society at this point. There's a lot of personal interest that drives some of the most important characters. Why is there a Roman soldier?
Yep.
Well, all right.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a Roman soldier, but it's going to be and has been Roman soldier because, as you can see, Briana sets people on fire.
Well,
Yeah.
good job there.
That's how we
name is
roll.
Chris.
A little less so for those who designed that, but doesn't matter. But well, for example, the casket that Briana is touching now is molded on a famous casket from the tomb of Tutankhamun, which was the dynasty, right before the 19th dynasty of today. Another thing that starts the dynasty is Seti I, the pharaoh that became one of the biggest constructors and builders in ancient Egypt. He was only topped by his very son, Ramses II. Ramses was a guy who, it's said, is a little bit of a myth, but archaeologically is also very much confirmed, was a guy that ended up dismantling his own unfinished monuments to build new ones. That's how obsessed he was with building stuff, obviously of himself, and celebrating his persona, his character, his wonderful victories, whether they were wonderful or not.
Whether they were victories or not.
Yeah, exactly. For example, the most famous battle in ancient Egyptian history, and one of the most famous turning points in the ancient world, is the Battle of Kadesh, which sees Ramses II as the protagonist. We have the stories from the Egyptian side and the stories from the Hittites, who are the enemies on the battle. So it's quite rarely we have two sides of the same story. The guy needs something to do with chest hair, but it's curious also the shield they're using. Very interesting. It's commissioned from the, I don't know.
It's called
15th
Djoser
century
shield.
Oh, it's a jersey. It looks like a 14th, 15th century sort of conquistador arm shield combined to some sort of Turkish stuff. It's really pretty.
It's also a small version of the Mycenaean figure eight shield, but like with points instead of round things.
But anyway, so 19th dynasty, it's very rich. You get a lot of stuff, and when you get to Ramses, I guess we're going to deal with Ramses today. Is that right?
Yes, we're going to deal with him. We're going to deal with the time-old question: was his hair really red?
We don't know. For some people, he was a hellstone, so it could well be. It's difficult to tell.
We do have his mummy.
We do have his mummy. We have pretty much everything of Ramses. I mean, we have personal, everyday stuff that he had. We have a lot of his regalia. We have a lot of items coming from his tomb, from his family tomb, from all the several, I don't remember, he's supposed to have something like, I don't know, 90 or odd wives. Like, he never understood what was the mistake in the first place, and he had hundreds of children and whatever. So it was a guy that was, very much taking a big slice of history. He had one of the longest reign in human history, I would say, second only to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth.
And Pepe the Second.
Yeah.
Briana, go back on the rooftop, and you have to move a thing.
Oh, okay. I was
This is.
wondering
Hang
where I was meant to go.
on a minute.
Thank you.
These statues.
Yes. So,
Clearly.
Edward
Shall I
Said,
return
do
to
you see
Clearly,
this shit?
this is. I think this statue is the proof that ancient Egyptians could travel through time, because that was
Yes.
clearly stolen from I don't know, probably 2nd century Roman copy of a Greek statue.
We are
But-
in the 40s BC here.
Yeah.
We're in what year?
In the 40s.
40s BC. Okay.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's
Caesar
close.
has just been killed. Also, yes, Dr. Jekyll is supposed to be in black and white. She made this choice, and we agree with her bold choices in terms of saturation this time.
So the main story is it tells like the final days of Ptolemaic Egypt and the Roman invasion.
Right.
But then there's this extra DLC where you have the pharaohs of old, we can say.
But also, most
in
of the
the
material
story.
culture that you see is not really Ptolemaic.
Mhm.
Most of
No,
the
in
material
fact,
culture that you
but
see is
I'm
actually...
surprised of the mixture that they've used in. I mean, they've done an awful lot of work. I wouldn't call it necessarily research, but it's pretty
Things.
impressive. No, it's really impressive, honestly.
They did
Yeah.
not think. Okay, yes, Brianna, let's do blood in the water.
Might tell me who the ship belongs
Okay.
to.
Oops.
Treasures from the
Right.
Pharaohs.
Yeah,
and
I am.
they've got characters with tits out, so why not?
Yeah, always a plus.
Check
So
out
it's a
this
black.
canopic chest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
who's
the canopic
why?
chest in a
Gigantic.
house. That's
I mean,
another
Who amongst
thing
us?
to have.
So maybe we should
Interact.
explain what canopic chests are, because not everyone here is up to date with the gore.
Right. Me?
Yes.
Anyway,
Right.
By all
Right.
means.
Canopic jars are 4 tiny little jars. Well, tiny. After a while, they get bigger and smaller, but usually about, I'm going to try to sound American now, about a foot high. Usually made of stone. So the choice of material already tells you that is a quite upper middle class and higher class object. It was used in the tombs, and it contained the organs that were saved after embalming the deceased. They were 4 because they were they were meant to represent the 4 sons of god Horus, one of which is probably the only one that took the father's face, so it's a hawk himself. One has got a monkey head, another one has a human head, and I'm not sure the 4th one is supposed to be from Anubis or something, but anyway, there is an interesting mix
the
of
milkman's children.
exactly.
Quiz
Several
for the
minutes.
But
chat.
the story.
I got a quiz for the
Pardon?
chat. Which canopic jar is missing?
Here the monkey.
Oh, it was for the people
You're the
in the
monkey's
chat
missing.
to figure out.
Oh, but that's fine. But why would you keep them? Why would you keep them in a house? You wouldn't.
That's pretty.
I mean, you know what?
weird.
We don't kink shame in this stream. We don't kink shame, but we draw the line at keeping organs in one's house.
I mean, he has
Also-
been looting,
I
hasn't he?
mean, yes. Also, the whole point of the canopic jars is that the deceased would have needed them in the afterlife. So why would you not put it in the tomb with them? That's just mean.
Daniela
yeah.
from chat suggests because they smuggle antiquities, but this one's a rich dude. That's like a piece of, that's a set piece for the house. It's a conversation piece. for the living room. It's like, yeah, we make choices. Oh yeah, we're traveling.
Indeed. All right. Looks like I get to ride my racehorse.
Yes, indeed.
All right.
Yes, indeed. We don't have a chariot yet, unfortunately. It would
I
be
can't drive
nice.
those anyway. So
Oh,
for
I
the-
mean, that's
for everybody's
basically
benefit that we don't have one.
well, with those you can kill people while you run them over. It becomes Need for Speed. What is it with naked people today? Well, anyways, chat. That's Egyptian underwear.
Which we were talking about last
That looks
time.
more like it's something between a Jesus and the modern southern India.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't remember the words. Apologies for that. But fascinating. Plus, our character is wearing what's his name? Tyson sort of towel. It's very spongy and fluffy.
Yes.
You probably would have had a more linen thing, but
We stole it from the last
it's in our
hotel we
luck
went to.
because it would have been transparent. So probably we're luckier that it's not sleeper.
Yeah, that's fair. This is the outfit that he wears when he goes to kill a person in the Roman baths. So it's like it's not only functional, but it's also fashionable.
It's the
because we
prize
can.
that you
Yeah,
get also. At the
It's
end.
actually the
Yeah.
prize that you get
Oh.
for killing someone in the baths. So it's versatile. Thank you. It is a very versatile outfit. I think you can tell your horse to follow the road if you press A.
Oh.
But if you're using a PlayStation controller, is X.
Just
I
running
think.
over
It was
people,
A.
just
There you
like
go.
that.
Yeah. All right, and then triangle to go to the objective.
But I want to run
It's like
over people. That's the point.
Briana, you're a cop.
did it.
You're not supposed to. Okay, I'm not gonna finish that sentence. Someone that we know in the chat.
Our character is a cop.
He's a magi, so
Oh, he's a magi. Okay.
no reason for magi's to exist at this point in time, but also no reason for the God's wife of a moon to exist in this time and age, and yet she's there, as fabulous as ever. So
Oh, look at
there were
this donkey.
choices were made. Oh,
Oh.
Briana!
Oh no, you
I'm
run it
sorry, I
over.
didn't mean the donkey. I do that with people, but not with poor little donkeys.
Oh my
Aw.
God, my jizz!
Donkey.
Today is like one of those days. Look at these donkey kills. Who's
Look at
shaking?
this donkey. What's going on with this one?
Mm.
This one was just like jumping over fences.
Oh my God!
Oh wow.
Okay, yes, there was a glitch. Okay.
That's Donkey oh. 2.0.
I'm
Today's
trying
that
to
kind
avoid
of.
this shade that's over there. I don't want
It's
to
what
kill
kind
it.
of day? Well, bad news for you, because if it's the right shade, you might have to serve him his ass. So,
Or
whose shade
shadow.
is that?
Fantastic. These wheels for the water. These are amazing.
That's fantastic. They also have the Shaduf
Oh, that's
in
definitely
other parts.
Not,
Is that your
not-
boy?
Is it?
I don't know, man.
I think it is.
Is he vibing?
Oh no, go look at him.
Arrow
Just moves
shadow.
from last-
Go
I'm
look at him.
scared.
Yeah. Oh no, that's him. That's the boy.
That's the one I'm going to fight later. Yes.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
I'll
indeed.
watch him from afar. Oh, okay. He disappeared
Yeah.
now.
Study his moves.
He's gone. Yeah. So there are like 4 pharaohs that are that have come back to life. Max, this is for context. We killed Nefertiti, which is considered
You
pharaoh
killed
here.
Nefertiti.
Yeah. Well, we killed her again. She was already dead, but we killed her again, and with much
Killed his
swearing.
shadow.
She was very fancy. She was using 2 daggers. Last time we beat the crap out of Akhenaten, who was using a very nice sword, and he was like long and lanky and very elegant and just vibing.
Yes.
Ramesses the second,
Both
I
of
can only describe as, oh lord, he coming. He's chunk. He's a unit. He's large.
A unit. I like that you call it
Alright.
a unit.
They've decided to make him
Oh my god.
giant. Although the
hippos.
mummy that we have is, oh yeah, that's hippos. Also unit.
wow.
Fighting. Yeah, no. Get away from the hippos.
They're attacking you. Yeah.
Yes, I would.
Oh gosh.
Oh, yes.
Well, not anymore.
Not anymore. Look at Briana just slaughtering the local fauna. That's good. We stand. Hippos are that evil in real life. They're even worse. Oh my god.
Okay, now we got our hoodie all dirty. Bloody
Yes, I know. Can you, I mean, the ignominy.
That I am drowned in
Oh
Oh
that
my
blood.
god!
I like the stain on the cloth though. It looks incredible, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks fantastic.
Yeah.
We have
Right.
converted a new gamer into trying this game.
I'm looking for a boat. Is that a basket? Is this Moses in here?
It's Moses, yeah, next to next to Hippos. Oh my god, they're next to high
Wow.
five.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
say goodbye to Moses. No more Moses.
Look at
There's
this.
like there's an oil vase
Seriously?
right next to Moses.
There's
You
a
can-
thing down there. Sorry, I know I'm not going in the direction
Watch out for
that
the
I'm
red-
meant to be going, but is this just silica or it's a thing to loot?
Oh, it's just a
okay.
silica thing. That's
Oh,
okay. Someone in chat is saying, to be honest, he was in his 90s when he died, so he could have been beefy in his prime. Oh yeah, he might have been like ripped for as much as we know. Ramesses, not Moses, not the Hippos, not Bayek. We're back to Ramesses. Could have been a beefy boy. He was fairly tall for an ancient Egyptian man. Also consider that like mummies
Yeah.
are shrunk, and old people tend to shrink down as well. So, you know.
Yeah, it
as-
was definitely built, yeah.
Oh yeah. Also, you know, coming. I mean, if you have nothing to do but train as a warrior, and then yes, some stateside on the side, but also train as a warrior, you would get built up, right? Very much in theory. In practice, I mean, who knows? So we don't know.
Yeah.
The mummy shows that he was very uncomfortable in his last decade at least. He had arteriosclerosis, he had, bad arthritis, he had bad teeth, he had, all sorts of
I mean, the guy's supposed
age-related
to be
issues.
dead in his late 90s, right?
Yeah,
So-
exactly. So salute a noi. He was, good luck with that. In ancient times especially, but yeah, Also, Ramesses is the famous mummy that and there's a picture going on around every day of the mummy that had a passport to go to France.
Oh yeah.
That
cute.
picture of the
That's
passport is
amazing.
fake, but they
Is
had
it?
to. Yeah, it's fake. They had to give him a piece of paper to travel with him. They did get the band out with all the honors and blah blah blah, but he did not have a passport. Is dead. Dead people
man.
don't need passports.
It's like hearing that Santa
Sorry
Claus
to
is
bust the
real.
bubble. Sorry.
Yeah. So like
I know Santa's not real, but Ramesses was. So
yeah, but his passport isn't.
his passport isn't. But imagine having to choose presents for all 100 of your 100 children. I mean, who has time for
I mean,
that?
if you're the Pharaoh,
I mean, to be
you can
fair,
afford it.
You can delegate. You mean?
Yeah.
When it
Yep. We are in Swenet. The map is a little squished for obvious reasons. But we are. I don't even remember what we're. Oh yeah. Oh, we're visiting Max. We are visiting a scribe. He had a picket of honor when landing in Paris. That's true. Max, why don't you tell us about why scribes don't exist? Why don't we start some beef
You
with
can-
Egyptologists
you
in the
can
chat?
go on Amazon. Buy my book,
And
read
you'll
it,
learn.
get upset, and then email me. Okay, in a nutshell, yes, we have this. I'm gonna call it mythical figure in ancient Egypt of the Scribe, which is a very much a 19th century Western culture way to understand how administration, writing, and communication worked in ancient Egypt. They were named, the word scribe comes from the translation of Zesh, which is a word that identifies everything that deals with writing. And they are supposed to be fairly educated, obviously all men, all elite people. I can't even say it without being, kicking myself for it. No, this is what Egyptology usually has as a topos. In truth, I mean, looking at the archaeology, writing and the social distribution of writing was very different in Egypt, not just across time, but also across society. It was not only the guy sitting cross-legged writing on a piece of papyrus, but a lot of these guys dealing with administration were fairly illiterate. Maybe they were good with numeracy. Some of them, they were simply using seals, so some sort of cylinders or rings or things that would leave an impression in the clay. And they were usually connected to all echelon society, mainly because, again, they were the tightening glue of administration. Then in this, well, where we are now, which is, you said 40 BC?
Yeah, we're in
So
Roman Egypt.
In 40 BC, you would have had now a much more structured, actually, imagine like a guild almost of, well, administrators or people that would work in that sense, and they were formally trained. They were not only men, of course, and they belonged to a mid-range social class. They weren't elite at all. If we're looking at what we know about Ramses' time, so about 1300 to 1250 BC, then you would have had more of a prestigious role connected to the title sash, but not necessarily the need for the person to be able to write. Then again, there were. You said you went to Akhenaten last week. So when we look at the archaeology of Tel Amarna, for example, the new capital founded by the pharaoh, there we do have remains of the so-called school of life, which is house of life, which is basically a religious/administrative school for people to learn how to write, how to count, how to compose normal and sort of solemn writing pieces. And in that case, we do have a lot of material that is composed by both little thin pens and also tiny sort of twiglets or scratchers. So we know that they were still using the two main media, the papyrus and the clay. The clay obviously was much more ubiquitous, but then at the same time is archaeologically way less preserved for obvious reasons. I mean, it brittles, it gets reused, it gets destroyed. The papyrus were kept in a different way. Just stepping on someone dead. And
we are now in CSI, Assassin's Creed. We need to investigate. We need to find the scribe and find the ship manifest. Because we are still trying to bust this tomb looting ring led by the head of guards there, the head of the police there, Tychon. We have this sort of, social issues.
In the story, what is the connection between this ring of tomb looters and the dead pharaoh coming back to life?
So,
is he just pissed off because he's been robbed?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's like it's a good how do you say? It's a typical trope of you steal my shit, so I come back and I haunt your ass. Mm-hmm. That's I mean I would
curses and everything.
I would get angry. It's the artifact, right? So they're not just stealing from the tombs, but there is an artifact that is not a human-made artifact. It's been made by a previous civilization that is creating these illusions and raising the dead. In all of these, Bayek, who's our protagonist, does not know exactly how the artifact works, but he's been able to understand that there is one around because weird things are happening, and that one of them was in someone's tomb, in a king's tomb, and has been stolen, and it needs to be given back. So, and that someone, thank you, chat, and he's also thinking that someone has activated this artifact, right? He doesn't know how it works, he doesn't know how to activate it, but hello, the guy in the spacesuit. But that's his theory. But the artifact is like the MacGuffin to start the story, because he receives a letter from the head of the order, which is his ex-wife, so we're getting into soap opera territory here, who tells him there's an artifact here, and you need to go deal with it because she's in Rome. She has killed Caesar in the meantime. She's a really cool, she's a really cool woman. But so we're in kind of a sci-fi slash fantasy situation in which you have sci-fi elements with a more ancient civilization, and also fantasy, because what Bayek is seeing is culturally mediated. So he sees the afterlife as a hallucination, but we're not told if it's really the afterlife or if he's hallucinating and he's seeing structures that he cannot explain, and so he interprets as the afterlife, which is the main thing of most of Assassin's Creed. People don't understand what they're dealing. Well, ancient people don't understand what they're dealing with, so they make associations with what they're used to, right? We're getting into full anthropology here.
Yeah.
So a solid, thank you, chat. Solid 30% of Assassin's Creed games have an Apple of Eden as the MacGuffin. Yeah, so these artifacts is like round, it's a shiny sphere, and they call it an Apple of Eden because humankind has been created in a lab by this mysterious race. However, the precursors, however, before you start yelling and calling Edward Said. So yes, the Apple of Eden was the Aten in the previous episode. However, this is like these ancient civilizations got their hands on everything. They did not just help non-white people to build their stuff. So it's like we are escaping that one trope. We're falling straight into another, but we're escaping the Orientalist trope at least.
Speaking of escaping, I gotta run away from pre-Ramesses.
Well, you will have to kill one of those.
Oh, really?
Did you get the ships manifest?
Come again?
Before?
Yeah, we got it.
Oh, you are in the first Cataract now. Isn't it a bit too, not enough agitated to be the first Cataract? I do remember it being... Oh, yeah, it is the first Cataract, that's right. Shouldn't there be, small waterfalls and other things instead of being just nice and everything? I've only seen the fourth one. I've never seen the first one. So I can speak for that one.
I visited there, and it was fine. The waters were kind of choppy. I took a felucca, and I don't know how to swim, so I was freaking out the whole time because people have to go from one side of the felucca to the other because you have to bank the boat, and it's complete chaos, and I was panicking, and I never want to be on a felucca again.
Especially if you can't swim.
Yes, that was terrible.
Yeah, I would not recommend going near water if you can't swim. Just as a as a PSA.
That's why they call you Kate the Wise.
Right, yes, I am indeed wise, everybody knows. All right. Jesus, they're dismantling everything under the windows. It's gonna get worse. So I see bigger tools coming out. Anyways.
So you're in the talking about outside. Okay.
Yeah. So yes, in the previous episode, dear Max, the Apple of Eden was the Aten. And it was that gave Akhenaten the inspiration for his new religion and the iconography of the Aten disc. So we are in that kind. There's a boat there, Briana. You can take the boat.
Yes,
you can borrow the boat.
A beautiful papyrus skiff.
Right. These are very nice.
I mean, this is nicely done.
Yeah. Is this Elephantine? Oh my god. Are we
in ancient Egypt were sewn together actually, so this is pretty well rendered.
If it is, maybe
you don't have
the tomb of Harkuf is here.
The tomb of Harkuf, yeah, I wish the tomb of Harkuf was there. Sir Duca di Piario in the chat, would you kindly write why the island of Elephantine is called Elephantine?
It's called Abu.
Yeah, which means elephant. And you write that with Abu and then the determinative of elephant because elephant. What happened to the crew? I don't know. There's blood everywhere and they're dead. Chances are they're just dead. What do you think happened?
Very dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They seem deceased.
They seem tusks. Maybe not.
Let me see.
Looks
No,
like
those
ivory.
seem like. It looks like ivory.
know.
Yeah,
Are
it
those
looks like,
hippo tusks?
Hippo tusks.
Hippo
is what that looks
tusks.
like.
This is excellent.
yeah.
This brings us to the ivory question. So why hippo tusks and why hippo ivory? Well, easier to get than elephant ivory.
Is it though?
Well,
I mean, let's just say there were more hippos in Egypt than elephants. Let's put it this way.
at that time, yes, for sure.
At that
yeah.
time, for sure, right? Easier to obtain in the sense that if you want to risk your life,
Broken relics.
you can. You can go get it, where elephant tusks, you would have to go much more south to get. Also, the name Elephantine of the island is related to the shape of the island, which is a chunky island.
Not profit.
I was there. I was also there on a felucca. Now that I think about it, I've been there. I remember also the general chaos, but I can kind of float, so I wasn't too concerned with that. What is that thing? Did it? Oh, I mean, might as well.
Restoring the arson.
Good. Yeah, that's exactly what you needed to do. There we go. Did anyone make it to the shore? I'm ready to bet they didn't, but that's okay. But that's fine. Pottery, very fine. That looks like Kerma pottery to me. That's a little the red with the white with the black. That looks like
I
the
was
kind of
about
pottery.
to say that's a
Got some hieroglyphs over here.
Oh
Is
yeah,
this a sherd?
yeah.
yeah.
All right.
Some choices were made there. Okay.
Choices were made.
Some
I
choices.
like that. It's funny.
I mean, then again, we have mangoes in this game, so
Yes.
so there is that. Okay, so I think the ship is done. I think you have to see
Yeah.
if anyone survived. Look at all that blood in the water. Like,
Yeah.
I wonder
Follow
if
the
anyone
trail of
survived. No,
blood.
they
Well,
probably
blessed.
they probably
Because
died.
there's hippos
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah, there's.
Oh.
Oh, they're angry. Yeah. Max, have you seen hippos in real life?
Faster.
Many times, yes.
Do they jump out of the
not in
water
Egypt.
that much? How evil are they? Paint us a picture.
They're incredibly evil. They are incredibly evil.
They're the devil.
The scariest one I have ever seen was on a very small boat on the Rufiji River, which is in the middle of Tanzania. And yeah, I did, well, metaphorically shit my pants, but I think I was very close to do it literally. Because you don't see, even though they're humongous, when they're in the water, you don't really see them. And they do jump out a lot. Like, they would jump out at least after their neck. They have incredible strength in the water. And, you know, their heads are large. They're very large. I mean, the canine teeth would be, like, imagine this. Can you see this? So a head would be very large.
Stole your horse.
That's
Right.
just the head.
They come from the ship.
And he has a very energetic bite. But another time that I actually had but they were always in Tanzania. So probably they were very friendly in Tanzania. I don't know. But one time it was I was walking on a little trip that we did on foot, and we had the misfortune of being between the water and the hippo, and that's the worst place you want to be. The hippos feel very threatened outside of the water, and because they have this sort of, you know, steroid sausage dog body, they feel like they have to rush back to the water. So they kind of trot on this little paws, but they're as big as a fucking van. So when they are running towards you, you just literally want to let them reach the water and mind your own business.
You're like, yeah, no, so
Yeah.
goodbye, we won't.
Yeah. But then they have the most amazing sound, which is when Katerina was still doing her masters in UCL.
Who is this woman? I don't know her.
Sorry, Kate. Sorry. I told her what's the actual sound of a hippo, and she wouldn't believe me, because I told her it sounds like an old scooter, like an old moped, like the ones we would have in Italy back in the days. So, Kate, maybe you want to reproduce the sound of the people.
Yes, they go, and you will not believe it. But like, if you look at, if you look at
So
videos
cute.
of them,
Yeah.
they make these noises, and then they kill you for the lols because they're vegetarians.
Yeah.
They're very angry. They're vegetarians, and they just smash you.
Yeah.
They're.
The sound is pretty accurate. Yes.
They're.
Put it a bit more rough and burpy, but that's how it sounds. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
When you said
With feeling.
when you started
Or
talking
feeling,
about
yeah.
the sounds they make, I thought you said that they make sandwiches. I was
They
like,
make sandwiches.
I also
they
I also
don't.
understood sandwiches.
They don't have opposable thumbs. If they could
Also,
make
they have
sandwiches,
very big paws. It would
yes.
be
How
would be a
would they
mess
make
for
the
them.
sandwiches?
be an
No, that
epic
wouldn't work.
sandwich.
They wouldn't eat, but they would only eat like, I don't know, like BLTs, but with the fake bacon. It would be very sad.
Mm. But yeah.
So so we are, anyways. But so
We're-
and that is why
favorite
hippos are the
ginger here.
devil.
Boss.
Yeah, we have a ginger thief, who So the way in which DNA works,
Okay.
yes.
I know you are on this ship.
The way in which DNA
Okay.
works in this game is that in the 40s BC, you still have descent of Ramesses II with red hair. Because
Gotcha.
because it's not like
Really coming down of
right. It's not like red hair is recessive and that's not how it works in here. That's not how we do
but
things.
the features are quite amusing. I mean, it's,
Of course, the crew
good mixture. He had a bit of
I
a
was cool as a
I don't
breeze
know.
at the oasis.
Western Asian nose with
They were
a
shouting for Merti to come out.
Irish
She was never on.
bend New Yorker.
Yes.
dude
Yes, and his
And,
accent is something.
Killed anyone who got in their way.
in a bit of an 80s
Until
Mohawk
they
as well.
found the captain,
Yeah.
dragged
They're,
him out, kicking and cursing.
The accents, so many of the NPCs in the game
Told them where she was.
speak with an Egyptian accent, which is not really like modern Egyptian accent, which is
I made my epic escape.
By throwing a dead man in the
Yeah.
water to destroy
Do they speak like Zawiyawa?
basically, they speak modern Greek, which is like a better. Like if you're in Alexandria, you only hear them speak modern Greek, which is a good choice. But like
Well, Technically, it's ancient Greek with a modern pronunciation.
that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Which is
I will find her.
That's an
Controver-
abomination. Then.
it's controversial. It's controversial.
Of course.
Abomination is a bit too strong. Let's
It's
go
a bit
back
too
to
strong, yeah, but,
to
you know,
redhead.
I am asking
Yeah,
for a favor.
exactly. But it's like the choices were made.
I mean, it's a great detail that they have that.
It
I mean, they could have just had them all speak like British English or something.
That's
I mean,
true.
I mean, just their attention to it, and I think they worked with linguists as well, especially for the Egyptian.
Mhm.
The
ancient Egyptian.
They hired, yeah, and then they hired like, I mean, for Odyssey at least, I mean they hired Greek voice actors for the Greek people, so it's not like it's all just English people or something. So
However, Cleopatra has a beautiful
Yeah.
received pronunciation, beautiful British received pronunciation. So she speaks like the Queen. Exactly, the
Yeah.
Queen's English because she is Queen, but also
I mean, like the main cast characters, of course, they all speak English, but like, when you just go search or quest throughout the lands, many characters they don't speak English; they just speak Egyptian or ancient Greek, and some of the Roman soldiers even speak Latin as well.
yeah, they yell at you in
But-
Latin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they call you all sort of names in Latin as
Bastardus.
exactly as one does. They call you. They use some pretty in Greek. They use some strong choices of words. Let's put it this way.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way. Not as bad as in other games. Yeah, exactly. They say Metrocoitus quite a lot.
Metrocoitus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. It's it's insults. And the soldiers in the afterlife, which I guess it's a spoiler, also insult you, but like with the voice that is auto-tuned down. And yeah, Bayek also swears. He enjoys swearing, but after all, you know, if I would also use bad words if I was in his situation. The poor man is exhausted and always like running from one trouble to the other.
And all he has is a towel.
Yeah, and all he has is a towel and like I think you have to go past that cliff. And not in the mountain. Yeah. Yeah, so we're going to see a beautiful villa actually. In an Egyptian style building. And yeah, we're gonna have to kill people, you know, as one does. But yeah, look at that. Look at that beautiful building.
House of the Blue Lotus.
That is beautiful.
Yeah, it is very pretty.
Those interesting trees, though. Those weeping
Yeah,
willows.
there's weeping willows, plenty of weeping willows in southern Egypt. Plenty.
Also on the desertic rocky slopes of Egypt.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Very much
Exactly.
endemic.
Exactly. It's quite, you know, it's quite the right terrain for weeping willows and other
Absolutely.
things.
I mean, you put one out, it's gonna be dead by midday. But yeah, they'll flourish in there.
But that's okay. They also have cypresses. Look at that.
Oh, there you go. I
Right?
think the English have been there already. Then
You think so? That's an English garden with those beautiful. How do you call
Little
them?
bit.
Yeah. The shrubbery.
The trimmed edge.
Yes. Yes.
I'm looking for someone to set on fire.
I think you have to go in the building because Oh, someone's already dead.
Yeah.
Well, sir, that's it. Goodbye.
Oh, the guy's hiding. They don't have a thing, a brazier, have they?
No, they don't.
Oh, that's only
This is not a. It's not a fortified.
Okay. Good.
It's not a fortified area. It's just a private villa with those
Guy's
beautiful
really
awnings.
terrified. Look at that.
Goodbye.
It sounded very close.
Yeah.
Uh-oh,
If
they
you go.
found me.
Yeah. If you get down, they're gonna come to you and you can poison them.
Yeah.
Or throw fire bombs at them. We have fire bombs.
They're gonna.
We have
come
Greek
climb up
fire.
here,
In this house, we have Greek fire. Oh my god. I mean,
Just
yeah,
keeps on
let's.
fighting.
Oh.
Doesn't matter how burned he gets.
Yeah, exactly. He's really persistent. Sir,
Yeah, I mean,
sir, just die.
Whoa,
He
what
must
just-
be the gardener.
Just
That
assassinated the
employee of
mountain.
How?
oh,
What?
Bizarre.
Oh,
Weird. Okay.
We're not gonna complain. Are they all dead?
The job is done.
Okay.
I mean,
Good.
those
Excellent.
guys at least.
Those guys are dead. Yeah, there was a.
Yeah.
Why are we
Oh.
smoking now?
What's that
Shadow.
noise? Did you hear that weird noise? Uh-oh.
That weird noise is a jackhammer outside my window.
Oh! I thought it was like some strange animal.
It's not a hippo. It's the man at work in front of Boston Medical Center. Where we don't have hippos, unfortunately. But we have, well, plenty of angry people.
Can I steal your arrows? No, can't.
I think
Recover
you're,
arrows.
Yeah, but that guy was already dead, so
Yeah.
you can't steal those. You can only loot the ones that you already shot.
he's a conversation piece. Someone is saying that there's a snowplow trying to slash off the parking lot where they are. Well, that is excellent. In which state is that? Because I'm assuming it's not in Massachusetts. Though we still have some leftover snow. But in Michigan, oh yeah, I can imagine. That checks out. You can jump in the planter and then kill him from inside the thing.
Damn, he turned around too fast.
Oh, this ass. Oh well. Time for him to have that day at work. Yeah, that's it.
Well,
Sorry, sir.
that was nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you. Now die, sir.
By the way, I think we talked about this before, but at this point in time, would the Romans have been this far south in Egypt?
I mean, Egypt is not a Roman province yet.
No, so that's yeah. I mean, it hasn't been.
Yeah, he dead too. They all dead.
Romanized.
Conquered. Yeah. No, I don't. I'm not expert on this period, but I would say probably not, unless they had the reason to be there.
Is it just me or
Yeah.
am I
Well,
not
right, these are Macedonians, but like,
Oh, I am hitting.
Oh.
yeah, they look like Romans.
Okay, like that. Yeah.
Oh, that's
That's fair.
he's puking. He's puking. Oh no. Oh yeah, he died. That's it.
That was fantastic. Thank you. That was.
Thank you, sir. Where is this woman? Who are we looking for? Who is this one? Have we met her? We haven't met her. Oh, this woman. No, we haven't met her. Yes. Good morning.
Hey.
How are you doing, ma'am?
Oops.
Ma'am. This is like more demure. It also looks wildly uncomfortable.
Relic. You knew of its power.
It looks very
Hey, cool
uncomfortable.
neck.
Yeah. So the models for the NPCs in many Ubisoft games have weird proportions.
A gilded myth of order, truth, justice, painted upon the walls of a
I like that Bayek is very gentlemanly. He removes his headgear when he enters buildings.
Oh yeah.
He's very nice
Polite
like that.
to wear a towel on one's head while entering a village.
Yes. Did he remove it when he was fighting Nefertiti though?
No.
Don't think so.
I don't think he did. And one of the poor souls who tried to stop our desecration. Well, at least you know that you're shit, man. Like, at least you recognize that looting is wrong. Which is like, I profited. Well, yes.
I started searching again and I knew someone had found it.
Did you discover who has the relic?
That knowledge is shrouded, but it does not belong to me.
See, they're talking about the relic, which is the artifact, which is whatever.
Yeah.
I am questioning the use of relic in ancient times. It sounds very Christian.
Yeah, it does.
This is where the trail led me.
Although I guess in Latin it would make more sense, but then again I don't think Bayek would speak any Latin. I guess maybe Greek, but Latin.
How
Also,
are his
yes.
weapons attached to him?
Take it.
Yes.
Like
Well,
glued on.
magic.
or-
Magic.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, goodbye. I'm gone.
Where did he
I'm
put that
gone.
papyrus? Uh-oh.
We don't ask those questions. Yes, good morning. Well, good evening, actually.
Oh. Holy shit.
Yeah.
It says he's too.
Is that the
tall.
chap we gotta, but that's not Ramses, is it?
No,
No,
that's another guy. You can run. If he's too high
you can
level,
run.
you can leg it.
If I can move, I hate when it does that when they recognize you, or like when an enemy recognizes
Yeah.
you, and then they
Because you have 3 seconds. Because in theory you can shoot them. In practice, this time we're legging it because this guy's too strong. These are like the DLC version of the Filaki time. So they will hunt you and yell at you. Yeah, but this one was never really
for the sake of the game story, what would be the sense? Would it have any sense for you to kill that character? Or not?
You will have
Because
to.
You're doing a
eventually.
different mission, right?
Right, yeah. So you will have to eventually. But like you don't have to
You
do it
will
to
have
go
to.
forward in the mission.
Oh, look at this
Gotcha.
view. Is that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Look at that temple on the island. There.
Oh, nice.
That's great.
That is pretty. That is pretty. That's Elephantine. Yeah, they didn't put all the various layers of temples in there.
Where's that
They just
Philae?
put a. I wish.
No,
I
it's
wish.
Not. It's too. It's
No,
not.
it's not
preserved
Philae.
enough.
Yeah. Also, they put like a temple that serves as a fortress.
Philae is later though, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just being dumb.
Well, it would have been there. The Temple of Philae would have been built at that point.
Okay. It is a
And it
Tonga
is-
temple then.
Yeah. It is. It is. But that's
It's fairly fresh though. What year is it, Philae? I don't remember.
Philae. Now we're gonna check.
Look it up.
Yeah, exactly. We also found it earlier than this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But that's a fortress. All right, so we are going to the necropolis of the nobles. I like this as the antiquarians, looters.
So where Harkuf is in reality is where we're going.
Oh.
But they
Do you want to tell us? Do you want to tell us who Harkuf was?
Harkuf is really adorable, or at least
You met him personally.
Yeah. Hang on. This is it the back? No, it's not. I took a photo. Okay. Let's take a moment here, and I want to just step over to the river if it's close by. So when I went to Aswan, I stayed on Elephantine Island, and it was in a Nubian house, and so essentially I was across the street there, across the river there, and I have a photo that I took from that area, and it's of this mountain. So I actually get like a real photo of this mountain.
Oh, so tell us who Harkuf is.
Okay. Kate was like, we don't care, just tell us who Harkuf is.
No, I do care, but it's the third time you named Harkuf, so
yes,
we need to know everything about him.
Harkuf, he went on an expedition into southern, beyond Egypt, even into the country which is now Chad, into Sudan and various other sub-Saharan African sites or lands or whatever. So he was meant to bring home a pygmy for Pepi II, because Pepi II was still a little child king, and he was very excited to acquire a pygmy, because they...
Dancing pygmy.
Dancing, yes, because they did like to objectify other humans, of course. And so in his tomb, there's an entire account of this. And his tomb is down here somewhere, or supposed to be in among these tombs here. So I noticed that you can't actually walk inside them, which is unfortunate, because one of these would have been his tomb.
Would have been his. Oh, yeah. That is a nice touch.
It's very cool.
That is a really nice touch.
I wonder if in Discovery Tour they allow you to go there.
I've honestly not tried. Oh lord, these people.
I think the Discovery Tour is only at the main map.
That is sad.
Oh, it's not with It's not with
No, I think I don't know, did this come out before or after the Discovery Tour?
I don't know, I got the whole game at once, like
yeah.
a few years after it came out. As I think it was a present. So it was some sort of present. I don't remember for what. So, you got an arrow, but that's okay. Sure.
Oh my god! I set his entire camel on fire.
Wow.
Whoa. Okay, with
I'm
need for
sorry,
speed,
camel.
but also killing the camel. Oh. Oh no.
Well,
Oh no.
At least I got my arrows back, so not all is lost.
You know what? All right. Let's see. Someone in chat is asking if okay, thank you, Alex. If the DLC is after Actium. I don't think it is, but it's like a few years later because Amunet is already in Rome, but I don't think it's 31.
So the main story stops with Caesar's death. So I think this is a couple of years later.
Max.
But if this DLC was in Actium, then it would have been after Actium. It would have.
Max meet the great god's wife of Amun, Isidora, who is bedazzled and covered in gold, and wearing all sort of fancy stuff.
Oh, and it's
and the other one.
She's got 3 cobras. She's got 3 cobras on her head.
Yes, because 2 is tacky and 1 is not enough. She also has feathers, and the other one is my favorite. She is an antiquarian dealer and a gambler. And a historian, but mostly a gambler.
Oh, yeah, a historian.
Who loses shit playing. So yeah.
Since when have you been working
She
for
gets
Tomb
angry
Robbers, darling?
pretty often because she loses stuff, but that's okay. The first time you meet her, you have to kill people because she's losing at the dice. So,
All right.
yes, that's why we like her.
I like how ethically correct the whole story is in here. It's really nice.
Yes, also we haven't told you that children are all swindlers here. Or dead.
Oof.
Or dead.
What?
Yes. Yeah, so if you meet characters that are children, either they're gonna die horribly, or they're gonna swindle you.
That's
Okay.
Yeah, because we are
I mean-
ethically correct in this game. So yeah.
Don't like 80% of Assassin's Creed stories start with the death of a family member, and then you have to get like justice for their death. Or
That is
something.
very true, but in here they added the swindling side. There's a child,
Yeah.
which may not be a child, we don't know, who runs basically like a mob ring of people that sell you things if you do things for them. And his name is Reda. And every time Bayek asks him, oh, why are you alone? What are you doing here? He changes his story. So he's basically the Joker, but small and a mobster. And we love him. We love him.
Are you talking about Reda?
Yes, we're talking about Reda, our boy. And then there are children, and that is a delightful side quest. Children that sell you counterfeit weapons. But they say, but these are actually, locally made, and they are ancient. And Bayek looks at it like, no, but that's okay. Yes, Reda is also immortal. This is the quest that we need to follow. We need to follow the King of Kings.
All right.
This will lead us to Ramesses.
I'm enjoying how they use all the flooring of this necropolis with actually
You need to change the
beams
quest, though.
everywhere.
Oh, from right here, not continue investigate.
Yeah. No, not blood in the water, because we got like at a
I
point
see.
where we can
Okay.
choose to win the King of Kings and not blood in the water. Yeah. There you
Okay.
go. That's it.
Hold on, let me assassinate this guy because
Yeah, of course. Also Reda is immortal because he shows up in 1870s CE Scandinavia.
Yeah.
Well, England. So he is
yeah.
immortal.
that's okay.
Or all of his with a letter from Bayek, that's true. Or
Yeah.
all of his descendants are called Reda and they look exactly the same. Who knows? It's a
And they're
family
all-
name.
Get swindlers, yeah. No.
And they're all swindlers and they're all
Yeah.
mobsters. Who knows?
The family business,
The
you
family
take over.
business, exactly. And the family.
Tell me, what do you see?
This woman. You will see why I like her so much. She's so excited about things and coin.
Knowledge is not necessarily wisdom, Bayek. You have heard of Ramesses II, yes? The great pharaoh.
I like how she calls
father
him
to
Ramesses
100
II.
children.
Yeah, it's like, no, that's not what they would have called him. But the great pharaoh, father to 100. Yes, that's very true.
Pythagoras BC as well, so.
Because it must be 1,000 years.
Yes,
old.
that's true. But yeah, Ramesses did have
Soul from
quite several dozens of children, close to 100.
revenge?
We know the titles of many of them. My favorite is the one who was the overseer of all the vineyards of Egypt. His name was Merimat, and he had the cushiest job. And I'm very fond of him.
Pharaoh's name?
I mean, after a while, you stop having, high positions to give to your children, so you have to make them up. So I assume they were like, oh yeah, you are the overseer of all that. They had like the wheel, it's like spin the wheel, the overseer of all the vineyards of the land. So many went in the clergy too. One was the chief of seers. So another favorite of mine. Also, as you can see, she's all about the business.
Take it with my blessing.
It's just like she really doesn't want to give him the papyrus. She's like, bless your heart.
Jesus.
Hello,
A
James.
little bit overacting there.
All right, but we need to be extra because it's ancient Egypt.
Fair enough.
This is how I will quiet
So we have the papyrus of Uzarmatra.
Uzarmatra. Yeah,
Exactly.
Uzarmatra.
Sorry, I just got a new
Our
quest.
Yeah, you got 2 new quests, and you need to get the.
I have
Well,
to
you have to
do-
do both.
Right.
So you can do. What is the first one? A Pharaoh's Hurten name.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting. You have to do both to get to his
I think
to
the
his
Pharaoh's
tomb.
shadow will be
Yeah.
quicker now.
So
Okay.
It's gonna be the easier one to
Yeah.
find.
So I should
Yep.
not do prepare for the Hebsed ritual.
how can you prepare to the Hebsed ritual?
I'm supposed
No,
to
do it. What are
No,
you
I think
supposed
it
to do?
just
complete
say.
Oh, I have to do both of those
It
first.
just says, yeah,
Right.
Yeah, you
complete
have to do
them.
both. Then
Yeah.
do them. Yeah.
Alright.
So we have, and this is a riddle. Riddle me this, Max. We have a pharaoh's shadow, a pharaoh's name. Then we're going to have a pharaoh's ka, and then we're going to have a pharaoh's heka, and then there's going to be a ba.
Wow,
What
that's
are
a
these
lot.
5 parts?
Well, we're just making the Pharaoh back together.
Exactly. We are putting him back
Alright.
together.
I don't
Right?
like
So
That's
someone
pretty
did their
cool.
homework.
Just nope.
So,
Pretty good.
which would you like me to do first?
But-
Oh, Pharaoh's Shadow. Oh, that's just it's gonna pop up whenever, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how we kill.
Yeah. So start doing the first one. As soon as a shadow pops up, you're just gonna find, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I
So,
gotta-
for the
Maybe I
people
can
in the
fast travel
chat,
somewhere.
yeah, we so we have 5 parts that make a person. Max, would you like to explain this concept to the chat so I can take a sip of water? Because I've been talking about women
yeah.
and swindling too much.
Yeah, make it to simplify it. I don't know who is your audience tonight, but in general, probably it's very common in the Western world, at least today, to imagine a dichotomy between, body and soul. That's where usually we sit with our cultural heritage, with our religious heritage, and in general, you can stay safe in these 2 realms. For the Egyptians, it was a bit different. For as much as we can understand it, it included different parts. It would be like separating the concept of spirit from the concept of soul, as one more connected to the mind, and more connected to the emotions and the life experiences. We have the actual body as well. What else? They had like a sort of religious consciousness, like a sort of a piety that came with it. So yeah, so you needed all of these bits to put the person together, and well, to put the person together is more in this game rather than ancient Egypt. But the idea is, if you when you were dealing with someone dying, someone passing, then the rituals were aimed
Get the shade,
at
Briana. Get the
preserving-
shade if you're close. Sorry, Max. Continue.
Go for it, fine.
No, go.
You would have basically to make sure that, for example, some parts of the spirit would remain closer to the burial and to the rituals that were performed onto the statue of the deceased in order to inhabit the statue, which took the place of the body, and therefore survive, the afterlife challenges and so on. So, what are the ones that they put in the game? The Ba, the
So
Ka?
we have the Ba, the Ka, the name, the shadow, and the Heka.
All right. So the thing of the name is actually very nice. So the Ba and the Ka are the 2 sort of spiritual parts. Then you have the body, of course, and then you have.
Oh, shit, that's not him.
the blood.
That's not him, but that's okay.
Who is this? Is this? Oh,
Alright.
is this King Tut?
Big spoiler.
I've got to kill him anyway, I guess, since he's already got me. Ooh!
Yeah, he's
Right
angry.
now.
Damn.
Use the
dude.
machine gun.
Use
Oh,
a machine gun.
Yeah, we have a bow that is a machine gun. No
Not an
explanation.
actual machine gun.
No explanation, just vibe.
Right.
Oh my gosh, I'm so dumb.
Yeah, the thing you were saying before about the name, that's actually very interesting, because there is an ancient Egyptian belief, which is very much across the ancient Egyptian history, which was, holy crap, which
He's
was,
not joking.
in the moment, think, now Katie might correct me if I have a memory glitch here, but it basically said that if you were able to name something, and that's when God gave the ability to mankind to name stuff, things,
Is this our
objects,
girl?
other human, other beings, and other. Okay. You would actually allow them to exist. So the whole idea of bestowing the name on anything is literally giving it life.
Yeah.
And that's why, for example, there is the constant repetition of the name of the deceased well, I'm going to go absolutely irreverently cross-cultural. It would be almost like a mantra in terms of creating this sort of resonance, because that would have perpetuated the life of the deceased in the afterlife. And there is this sense of holding the existence of someone to their own name, which is very interesting, and they included it now in the rituals you have here. So we have all the spiritual sides of the deceased, of the pharaoh, and the name, and already with that you can basically exist as an entity. And then of course you need a body to inhabit, and your religious piety to go with it.
And then you need a ba, which is a bird with your head to go between words.
That's your little bird. Yeah,
we have seen in
that's your.
Which we have seen, and we are going to, when we get to the tomb, we're going to see someone's ba. But surprise, surprise, it's not going to be Ramesses' ba. We're going to see someone else's ba.
That's basically your gast.
Yeah, ma'am, what are you doing in a pile of hay?
I'm waiting for those dudes to go away so I can climb this.
Oh, they're going.
One constant in every Assassin's Creed game.
Exactly, the piles of hay.
Magical
Also,
hay.
we are trying to retrieve Ramesses' mom's canopic jar stopper for whatever reason. It's a nice touch. We know that his mother's
the one that
name,
was missing before.
Right. We know that his mom's name was Tuya. Yeah, we're retrieving things because I don't know, mammy issues. Last time we were saying that maybe Akhenaten had daddy issues. Of course, we don't believe that, but you know, we had to keep Briana entertained while she was fighting, so she wouldn't fighting.
Yeah. All right, we're waiting for him to die from the fire.
If he dies from the fire, because sometimes they get him out.
Right.
Oh, you've been busted.
Oh man, he's not getting. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yeah.
He's good.
Okay, now he's dead. That's good. That's what we need. That's what we deserve.
Okay, so I'm supposed to be coming down here.
Yeah. Get in the hole.
Wow, look at all this.
All
Lots of treasure.
Jesus Christ. All this treasure. It's all plates. and cups.
And giant ankhs.
Like that scene in Harry Potter where they go into the vault
In
and
the
it all
vault.
multiplies.
Yeah, and like and lekitsoi.
Who's
Yeah.
this guy?
And nice flasks. Who is conflicting with you? I mean, dude,
There's some
please.
guy-
Calm down.
No, he's
let
running over there. He's throwing smoke bombs at me for no reason whatsoever.
I mean, do you think we don't see you, sir?
Oh, there's another one.
Oh my god. They will come down. You're gonna have to.
I missed.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
is there anything possible with that thing?
Yeah. Remember
But
to
it was
lock.
like
Remember to
chain-
lock on.
Yeah, but even if you don't, it should still it's an auto lock.
No, you can miss pretty often.
Really? With the chain throw? Oh, okay, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Where
If they
are you, my
move,
friends?
that looked
Oh,
like
yeah.
like a nuclear explosion. It was like, yeah, we're throwing bombs.
All right.
It's okay.
Thank you. Oh, blessed.
Thank you,
Whole-
sir.
The
Just
whole place is getting set on fire here. Oh, hello.
they're politely
Another
coming
one.
down.
Yes.
Very politely.
Oh,
They're just waiting to.
that
Oh
was
my
nice.
god, waiting to be set on fire. Goodbye, sir. It's been a blast.
Amazing.
Goodbye.
There's another one.
Oh my god, can they fucking stop? We just want to get this stupid stopper and get away. We're just here to loot. We're not here
I
to
mean,
kill.
It's kind of them. They're all coming down one by one. You know, if they
Very
swarm
polite.
you,
Very
like,
polite.
It's so
10 at a
funny.
time.
Right,
Exactly,
where's this
there, you
blasted
know.
thing?
It should be on the other. Yeah, in a chest next to a chariot, next to King Tut's beds,
Let's
next
see.
to other things.
Yeah, let's see what else they got in here.
They got fans.
Hmm.
They got Old Kingdom chairs. Okay.
Oh, there's still
They
a
got
guy up
offering.
there. Ooh,
They got
I have
both?
to, loot my friends here.
Mm-hmm.
They're so generous.
Yeah, they have like a beautiful mishmash of things of different eras, which is fine for looters.
Yes.
It works for
mess.
looters. The carpets always leave me somewhat uneasy.
Well, I'm gonna follow this guy and assassinate him. Oh, blessed. I always like sneaking up on the guys who are carrying the bodies.
But the guy saw you.
I know. What was that? Ah, wow. We've got quite a collection of
Whoa.
people here.
Yeah, everyone's coming. I would leg it.
Wow.
I would suggest legging it.
Why would I do that?
Oh, I think that guy. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, see, that one worked. Or kill all of them.
Yeah.
Everything is on fire. Help!
No, I gotta go fill up my my things again.
Mm-hmm.
Where do we have their?
You will be able to fill them up again before you enter the tomb in Setmat. Because you have
Okay.
to go. You have to go back to.
That's where I have to go now.
Mm-hmm. Well, not now, but
Oh.
when you reach the tomb,
Yes.
you have to pass through Setmat. But first you need to get the scrolls written in Ramesses' name. So we need to go get his name back. And then we
there's
need
the
to hope that
captain
the next shade that arrives is his.
Let me
But
get this
you know.
captain so I can get some
God.
XP.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be.
Maybe if you track the quest, it automatically spawns a Ramesses.
I don't know. I think when I played it, I killed everything that
Oh.
came up. So I was like, yeah, that one's done. Like I don't
Oh,
even
this
remember that
guy's-
quest popping up because
Oh, the one guy is running to the brazier. So either kill him or run away.
yeah. Otherwise, you're gonna have to kill like 20 people.
Yeah.
Go. 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 Where's the
Oh.
bastard going? No.
Quick.
Did he make it?
No, he didn't.
Oh. Okay.
Just sabotage
Goodbye.
it.
Yeah, sabotage it so they explode.
That's what I was
That's a
trying
lot
to
of
do,
fun.
and then
Oh no! We have explosive in this game for whatever reason. So you can make the brazier so that people that try to light it
Yeah.
explode.
That's fun.
Watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh.
I also
Oh,
found
need
out
to
the
get to
hard way
this,
that you can light the brazier, like, with your own flaming arrow,
Yeah.
and then the Phulakitai, they still come.
Yeah, they still arrive. They're like, yeah,
So-
sure.
Yeah,
We'll
so
come
that's-
around.
no problem.
I was
Mhm.
climbing up here so I could get more easily.
You
Ha,
do not
it's there.
belong here, Great One.
Mm-hmm.
Down, 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 little buddy, go.
I don't know if it's gonna be able to make it time-wise because the shades are timed. So like they're only out of the. Oh my god. Ooh, oh.
You are lucky.
Whoa. Whoa.
All right, this is the
Um,
one I want. Correct?
Yeah, that's him. Yeah, look at him. He's a big boy, yeah.
It's big.
He's not even
He's
paying
big.
attention to me.
He doesn't care.
He's standing
What's
there.
going on?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's just
Funny.
listen, take the glitch, kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah, kill him, finish the thing, just smash. Why do you seek the shadow of Ramesses? It's one of the quests. We need to get his shade's ass, to complete one of the missions to get into his afterlife. So, thank you, Ubisoft. Thank you, Glitches. That's it.
Look at all that, yeah. Alright, so
Nice.
where am I meant to be going here? Finding and get the song scrolls written in Ramesses' name. Where is...
Okay.
This is the
Back
one that's
to,
very far away.
Twitter.
Okay.
It is far away. I wonder if there's like a travel point.
Yes, there is here.
But did you unlock it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Excellent. Excellent. Let's go.
Whew.
Nice.
So I can
nice.
see
So
it's kind of like you just have to... I don't know, I find that kind of weird that you just have to kind of... What is it called when you just have to shoot them 500 times and it's not so much that it's difficult in terms of gameplay, it just takes them a long time to die. The term
it's called annoying.
Yeah.
Damage sponge.
Yes, that's the one. That's the one.
damage
That's
sponge?
what I was looking for.
Yeah.
That's what he seems like.
Someone in the chat is asking if you're in black and white for historical accuracy. Of course. She's playing from the past, and as we all know, in the past there were no colors.
That's right.
They did
Yeah.
not exist, right?
Colors were invented in 1950.
Exactly. Colors did not exist, as did, non-white people. For historical accuracy, right? I've been beefing with people about these for as long as I've been on the internet. So,
Yeah,
colors did not exist. Oh Lord. Okay. Oh wow. Oh, it's a fortified excavation. It looks like it doesn't look like my excavations. We don't have forts. That's not hard.
Let me
Do you
disable.
ever fortify your
Let me
excavations?
disable.
Maybe
this
we
one
should.
first. Oops.
We
Listen.
should talk about this when we do Uncharted.
Yes.
The
So next month
fortification of your excavations.
we're playing Uncharted. But to be honest, like our excavation would be very easy to fortify because we did go on Acropolis. So we just pull
okay.
up the walls again, and that's it.
So
Also,
it's fortified.
yeah. Also, time to get the Old Kingdom scrolls with Ramesses' name. Nobody would have said Old Kingdom. They didn't know. If you went back in time and said, "Oh, the Old Kingdom," they were like, "The what? What? The what now? Sorry, who are you? What is this thing?" Bayek is obsessed with the Old Kingdom. Yeah, he's a traditionalist, but ancient writing when he finds Stila, he's like ancient writings for the Old Kingdom, and you're like, Bayek,
Come closer,
dear.
friend. All right, come on
Yeah,
in here. Let's
you
party.
can whistle.
Oh yeah, I always forget about that.
That's okay.
Now,
We're just
I'm going to climb this because there's a guy up there. Just invite.
Max. Are you persuaded? Do you like this game?
That's insane. It's
Yeah.
really nice. It's really, really nice.
That's why we love it. Kill this guy! Oh my god!
Ooh.
Oof.
Thank
That
you.
was brutal.
All right, let me just make
Bonk!
sure
What?
I'm good
What?
to go.
But why is he wearing? Isn't he supposed to be a Roman?
But he's wearing the Macedonian cavalry hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's the Greek army. It's the Ptolemaic army.
And there is a gladiator helm.
Yeah, they're wearing the
at the bottom
Murmiloi.
there.
The Murmiloi
Yeah.
helmets as well. You know.
That's nice. Yeah.
This guy's pretty
Also,
Just imagining the guys that they contacted to do this advance, like how many NDA they had to sign, and they were like, "We're so gonna fuck this up. We're gonna put so much crap into
Yes.
those bands."
also
And
many
nobody's
people
gonna have
are wearing
a word about it.
purple clothes, which is a no. Which is a giant no.
Uh,
No purple allowed. Like that guy has purple things. I'm like, sir, no. He's big. He's chunky.
Yeah.
As the danger passed.
Do they come to you if you whistle?
Nah, he didn't. I just tried it.
Nah.
And sometimes you have to do it multiple times.
I mean, honestly, where are we going? The guards don't come to you if you heckle them. What is going on? I mean, this is not Old Kingdom. Like the good old days, they would just They would just fall into your traps like that, and now. But yeah, they need to be close enough, that's true. Also, the shield has glitched, that's always good. Always good to see. The shield was standing, so that's okay.
I need to find someone who's peeing so I can assassinate him while he's peeing.
Okay, yeah, right. There are
One of
also
my-
peeing
One
guards.
of my favorite things.
Can you do the chain assassination? No, you can't, because he noticed you. That's okay. That's fine. Briana,
I
you
was
can
going
lock on the
to,
people. Lock on the people.
Oh, that's right. I always forget. You always have to remind me. I just.
It's going to be important.
Ooh,
But they are digging
Is it
for
up?
Old Kingdom stuff.
do I have to go up?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to go up. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Could we
Upstairs.
see
This guy
that
hasn't
all from
even
me?
Oh,
noticed
yeah.
me, and I'm just.
He's
wandering.
going. He's going to. Oh, that guy just vibing around. Sorry, sir. You're gonna be vibing in the afterlife.
Oh,
Sorry.
hello. That's-
We don't make the rules.
That was very
Oh, hi, sir.
anticlimactic, wasn't it?
Oh no! Oh, this guy is wearing the
Oh,
Shardana.
you just
The
said.
Shardana helmet. Oh, that is sad.
That was pretty
Poor, poor, poor.
fantastic.
Assassination while they're indisposed. Well, that's true. Or also setting them on fire when they're asleep. Also peak humiliation.
Why won't it let me do things?
You're in conflict.
Yeah. I don't know with whom though.
Someone outside.
Yeah.
Probably someone outside, or
The lion?
no, the guy who's running to light the fire.
Oh.
It's internal conflict. There's one guy who's
Fucking
running
guy.
to light the fire. Yeah, he's going to explode.
He's going to.
Where is he?
I don't know.
I want to watch.
I saw one running. Otherwise, it's just out of his mind. But you should not be, right? Okay.
Oh, there's a guy down there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't see anybody around
I
here.
don't think you're in conflict.
Okay. Okay. Then
Maybe
try
because
to move
the
try to move the dead.
yeah.
I just have to
thinking
stand on
that.
the table.
Oh, or stand on the table.
yeah.
Always a classic. Yeah,
Rude.
we're in favor
So
of this.
rude.
Not with her.
He takes his
Nice.
his helmet off, I mean his towel off when he enters buildings, but then he climbs on top of tables with his bare feet. Ew.
We have
that?
standards. We have standards. Okay. Now you need to reach the house of the million years of Uzur Matra Setapenra. Who is that? Who that? It's the King of Kings. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oops, I should have stayed in this zone here for the map. Ooh, but I kind of want to find that treasure. Nah, forget it. Don't need to. Alright. Oh, scary Anubis guy. Relentless one. Where's my... Oh, it's here. Alright. Oops.
I think you can go to the viewpoint in Setmat and jump down. Like the other one, the one with the eagle. It's okay. And you can jump down the cliff. And then, go there. Also, yes, the Old Kingdom scrolls written for Ramesses in the New Kingdom. This is a confusing plot point. Whoop. So we are reaching... What is a house of millions of years? Dr. Max. What are they talking about? There is a temple of millions of years. Before we jump to our untimely demise. Which we will do. Max, are you with us? Are you alive?
Yes, I'm trying to see where we're going.
What is a
We're
a
still-
house of million of years? What is this? What temple is this? What are we doing?
What is it? The one in in the West Bank, no?
Yeah,
Yes.
the so-called Ramesseum.
Not the Ramesseum. What's it called? No, it is the Ramesseum. Sorry. I was thinking about what's called the other one, the huge one, which has the all the battle and the story. Oh my gosh, such a blank.
Medina Habu?
Thank you. Thank
The
you.
other
Medina
Ramesses. Yes, always the Ramesses.
Habu. Yes. So we're going into this one to kill the Pharaoh now, or we're
No,
still
we're
in the
reaching
land of the
it.
living?
We're reaching it. We're still in the land of the living. We will go into the land of the dead eventually. But yeah, so this temple is not the tomb. It's like a temple that is on the bank, on the west bank, which is the side of the Nile where the tombs would be. But it's a sort of celebratory, can we say celebratory, building for the pharaoh and its accomplishments and its kingdoms. And every pharaoh would, well, most pharaohs, let's put it this way, would build their own, and they would build them basically all in a line. So in ancient times, the west bank of the Nile in this area would have been like all these giant temples, one right next to the other. Yes, chat, Medina Habu was the other Ramesses III, which is not Ramesses II's successor, but he's the only other good Ramesses in the line. There are 11 Ramesses. After 3, they start being really bad, like one worse than the other. This is Ramesses slandering time. Briana, remember to lock on the enemies.
I was taken by surprise here.
Oh no, that's what happens. There are also civilians taken prisoner for whatever reason. Oh my god, that does
I just
okay.
came over here to look at statues, and then these guys just like.
And this guy just died. These cartouches are right on the bottom, but not on the arm.
I was about to say, can we see the one on the arm?
There's so many of them.
The one on the arm is Menkeperra.
Yeah, it's Tutmosis
it's
the third.
Incomplete.
It's someone else. It's someone else.
It's an incomplete Tutankhamun because Tutankhamun was Menkeperra.
Yeah, it's Tutmosis the third.
You need a plural.
Yeah,
plural
it's Tutmosis. Tutmosis the.
It's the Tutmosis. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
let me call the friend. They took the pain to draw joints on monolithic statues. Well, yes, because we would never, right? We're not gonna put the right cartouches, but we're gonna draw the joints.
Which one is
my? Side,
I need my. Is this my? I don't want this one. I want health on hit.
The machine bow.
Yes.
The machine gun. Yeah, that's a hunter bow. What's the other one? That's a light bow. Yeah, that's the machine gun.
Okay.
Machine gun bows are very fast. They're absolutely terrific in this game. There is one that you get from a special pack that shoots arrows that become hearts, and it's called Cupid's bow, and it's beautiful.
Feeling they go for historical accuracy, and then
Holy
they bring release these separate DLC packs, and it just goes.
Yeah, but look at this bow.
whatever
Look at
they
this.
want.
Look at this shit.
Yeah.
Look at this shit. And this one gives you health on hit.
Apparently, I'm just gonna kill myself here.
Don't get yourself killed. Oh my god.
Look at them! I didn't even realize that they would find me.
Well,
Ooh, wow, there's a lot of them.
yeah, there's many of them. Yeah, it's full. It's full of guards.
Woof. Alright. Let's strategize here.
I mean,
I'm waiting for my health to get back up again.
my would be going in accident and kill everyone, but who am I?
But they have, they've got shields.
I'm one
here.
for melee. Yeah, they have shields. That's true. That's true. They're like, there's many. So either you try to do it stealthily, without being seen, or you have to kill all of them. So
I want to kill all of them.
fair. We stand.
That was implicit.
Yeah.
I mean, I always pretend to give people a choice, but actually there's never a choice.
No.
We're just here to, to slaughter people and get that. See why we call it a machine gun?
Yeah.
This asshole is a shield. Oh well.
We're on fire now. Crap.
You don't have any more arrows!
No. go for it with the axe.
Yeah, just axe them. It's time. It's axe time.
Go.
Sorry, sir. You know, we're here for business.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to lock on.
Even different military attires.
Yeah. These ones, like sometimes the officers are
I
dressed
wasn't looking.
weirdly. They have this type of guys that look like Mamluks almost with everything covered. Yeah, you know, because Orientalism. Like this guy with scythes and scimitars and other things. They have people who are dressed like the Shardana warriors.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's you know, you have all sort of things. Also, the weapons are like fabulous. They're like not real weapons, but they're fantastic. They're a lot of fun, especially the ones that have like weird effects, like this one that poisons on hit.
Yeah.
And others that give you like, oh shit, there's one of the Anubis shades coming for you.
Uh-oh.
Chat, unfortunately, ad breaks appear on Twitch if you're not a subscriber. They just appear after you've been streaming for X amount of time. You just get an ad break. So I don't think there's a way to avoid that apart from subscribing. So consider subscribing. Yes, also the mounts are crazy. Yes, there are all sort of weird things that you can ride. That came out weird. One of them is a chocobo, which is basically a reskinned camel that looks like a giant chick. So yeah, there is that. There's war camels. There's war horses. There's like a horse dressed like a monster. There's a black camel, fake fangs. It's fantastic. There's a lot of beautiful things. Lock on the enemies.
I didn't see. I missed the guy.
Oh.
Where did he go? Oh, he's
Yep.
there.
Where is he? Well, he's throwing
Oh.
fire at you. Where the hell is this man?
It's the icon. It's the there's the shadow.
Oh, there we
what's
go.
it called?
Yeah, the Anubis asshole is there too.
Oh
Oh no. Oh no. Leg it. Leg it before he finds you.
I think I'm.
And a
safe.
marked tomb. Ooh. Alright, so now we can go to the tomb.
Oh wow! All right.
Yeah.
Well, that was was very.
That
fun.
was a lot of death.
Mhm.
We are very impressed. We are always impressed by
It's,
by how you dispose of people. I think you can quick travel to Set
Yeah.
Mat, so you can avoid that shade completely. See what I meant when I said that you will have to kill them eventually because they just come for you.
Yeah.
And now
come on! I can,
we are going. Oh, I think you can quick travel there,
I
or you can quick travel to a nearby tomb. Yeah, you can fast travel to Akhenaten, to Akhenaten's tomb, and then go to
I wish I
Ramesses.
could fast
Oh.
travel to Akhenaten.
Someone here is
Life
simping
hack.
for Akhenaten.
Guilty.
Someone here.
Where's my?
You know what?
Where
We
can
all
I
do.
replenish my arrows.
I think you can. Ooh, there should be like a camp of guards there. If you kill them, you can. Yeah, it's a classic choice.
Oh, I already
or you
killed
can
these
go.
guys.
Boo.
Can you craft
be
them in this
back.
game?
No, you can't craft.
No, because there's no resources, right?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Or you can go shopping in Set Mat.
Okay. Why not do that then? Just because I need
Yeah, sure.
I would like to replenish my stuff.
Yeah. So we're going to take a small detour to get some arrows, and then we
Wow.
will see. We will finally see the afterlife, Ramesses' afterlife, which is not how you imagine.
I need to change out the other bow, the fire one, for another quick
Yes.
bow
Yes.
that's held on hit.
Yeah, I do agree. I don't like this afterlife is probably my least favorite, but it checks out. When you see it, you're like, oh yeah, that's Ramesses. That's Ramesses, all right.
Is it overly extra?
Yes.
Dude, bro, you need to like get out
However,
of the way.
Oh, interesting options in the
Cool.
chat.
Oh.
Toots is my least favorite. Oh, why? Is it boring? You find it boring? Tell us. Okay, everything's full. Excellent. All right, we're good to go.
Unexpected. All right, so we need, this one is called composite. All right, let's get the other one.
Feels elfish. Or
Is it the
racist.
fourth plague that I need? Is this? Yeah, this is the one that I wasn't equipped with, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just make sure I've got them.
The warrior
Wait.
boy is the one that shoots 5 arrows at once with the circle.
Okay.
The shotgun one.
Yeah, it's a shockwave arrow. There's beautiful arrows in here, and yeah.
Oh, did I put
So-
the wrong one? Oh, this one is multiple arrows at once.
Yeah, that's the one with the circle.
Is that okay?
Yeah. That's a fine bow.
Yeah, you should pick what fits your playstyle.
Yeah, exactly. As long as you have one machine gun, the other one can be
Yeah.
whatever you want, whichever you like.
Just wanted to make sure I had like a health on hit because
Yes,
that's
yes,
very
yes.
helpful.
Absolutely.
The
We need
Pharaoh's
it.
shade is already in the Valley of the Kings. That's convenient.
Well, that's very convenient. Thank you, sir.
It's killing some
We're
Romans
fine
for
with that.
me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and killing everyone. All right. Now, let's go. We're going to meet someone unexpected. Well, I mean, I expected, but someone that I expect because that's whom I simp for. In the tomb,
More
there's
desecration.
no Ramesses.
You're darn right you're gonna find desecration because I'm going to desecrate it.
Yeah. Oh, duh. I mean, we're here to make a mess. But
Oh yeah, that thing.
yeah, pretty set it on fire. That's not what should be in a royal tomb. Thank you. This is a statement that we make every stream. We set this thing on fire because we don't like. This is not appropriate for a king. So this mission will start with Bayek being asked to play couple counselor.
Really?
What are his qualifications?
He wears a towel. And
Okay, good enough. I was worrying that they would just let anybody be.
right? He can split people's heads with an axe, and he killed more than 20 civilians in a temple once.
Okay.
That's also Munhotep III. That's not Ramesses.
I was gonna say,
Hmm.
something is amiss. Let's take a look at
Something
these
is-
cartouches.
Something is 18th Dynasty. Something looks very 18th Dynasty.
There's a Kepper.
Yeah, not Ramesses. Oh, that's
Crystal.
Tutankhamun. That's
That
Tutankhamun. Look at the Ankh. There's the Amun on top.
Yeah,
Aha!
and there is a little bird, so yeah,
Yeah.
Tutankhamun.
Someone-
Yeah, next to it you have
So
the
bizarre.
Nebkeperuran.
Yeah. Someone in the chat is also mentioning that yes, Bayek's marriage has fallen apart, so clearly he can do the couple counseling.
It's not his
Yeah,
fault.
but he would need the couple counseling.
He
He
needs
wouldn't
it.
be the counselor.
But it's not his fault. Aya had a higher calling.
There was a battle in here.
Yeah, that's why he needs the counseling.
That's
Cope
true.
with that.
That's true. That's true. Yes, someone got hit and smashed in there.
I always hate coming in here and finding the coffins empty. Creeps me out.
They're always empty
I know.
because they're walking. And so, ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome
Oh,
The
God,
Great
that
of
was
Love.
disgusting. Oh my
the
God.
great royal wife,
Oh,
the
all
most
right.
beautiful woman of Dynasty 19 after the cockroaches.
Scared the crap out of me.
This is that one scene from Indiana Jones 2.
It is. It
with
is.
all the bugs.
That's just nasty. Oh, but Ba.
Of Siwa,
Not anyone's ba.
Oh, it's your girl.
will you help
My girl is Queen Nefertari Merit and Mut, the great royal wife of Ramesses II, his queen, the love of his life. And
lace on his towel. It's very
Because he's fancy.
yes.
Right? It's a very...
All
looks
of
like
his
my
life.
grandma's towels, but that's okay.
Oh, I gotta kill people or things
Alright,
in here.
here we go.
Yes, so we are going through a false door, through the Duat, and then we will come out on the other side in Ramesses' afterlife. But first, we need to pass through this thing with guards that tell us we are not welcome there, rightfully.
Hey, we hear their cries.
Be accurate.
Yeah, the living are not welcome.
No,
These
no,
are
no,
the
not welcome. There you go.
So they'll die.
yeah, these are the bouncers at the door when you're trying to get into the club, and they're like, "No, you can't."
It changed to a sword again.
It's the conductor of souls. It's very appropriate for the afterlife, I have to say.
Yes.
But this is already a different vibe from the others. You're not on the guest list.
Look, it's
That's
Abu
true.
Simbel.
No.
It's Abu Simbel again. This time there's a reason for
Oh.
Abu Simbel to be there. Right? It's not in Hermopolis.
Yes. That's fantastic. I think this is probably why the shade or the shadow in the other guy is a unit, as you say. Because look at these statues. I'm
He is
trying
a
to climb
unit.
up on top of them, but it's not letting me.
Yeah, no, you can't.
Very
You can't
thick.
climb these.
Very thick
Yeah,
statues.
he's thick. Yeah. Yeah. You know, they don't let you go around these feature. You can just go straight and just do.
Do what needs
But
doing.
you know,
Gate of Hebsen.
you may. Yeah, you may have noticed that there's a lot of sand.
Holy cow! What?
Yeah.
Ooh, wow.
He really. I believe
Yeah.
it. I believe it.
I buy this. Yes. Look at this afterlife. Look at this shit.
This looks
It's all Ramesses.
I mean,
everywhere.
to be fair, Nefertiti had the same thing.
But in a much nicer thing.
Yeah, much
This
more
is
elegant. This is very like. This is a lot.
it's a lot. And yet,
Well, we did
I'm-
say he was the builder, you know.
That's true. And he had a big ego.
It's ugly in here too. It's just sand. Really, this is the extent of his afterlife. That's
Yeah.
lame.
It is lame. Why would it be
Boring.
associated with the desert and the god Seth? Oh, someone in chat is saying I would have done Akhenaten with sand and Ramesses with water. I would agree, but I think
wouldn't.
with this one, they went with the desert because of the association of Ramesses' family with Seth, who is the god of the desert and who is
Must not get lost.
a redhead.
Sandstorm.
Because he's the god of storms. He's the funny uncle. And Ramesses' family was from the northern part of Egypt, and they probably came from from Palestine, and they were worshipping Seth. So I mean, his father's name was Seti, so clearly it was the family god.
He lived,
And now we get into the soap opera aspect of it.
vanquished our enemies, gave us prosperity, but in death, his car finds no.
Did he vanquish
I
the
like her
enemies though?
voice. It's very alluring.
She's great.
The Magi were
She's great.
servants of
No, I love her.
God,
I love her so much.
I am Magi no longer.
Creepy.
but you
Just a
know,
He's
little.
Nefertiti's barbird.
for some
Nefertari, sorry, Nefertari's barbird.
Yeah.
promises
Yeah, he said he did
served
he vanquish.
Egypt like no other. Has he not
I mean,
earned an
served
eternal slumber?
Egypt.
What will you have me do?
I mean,
Whisper the ritual in your
he did
ear.
his thing. But you know,
Track this.
yeah. So she's gonna whisper the ritual in his
Oh,
ear.
okay. I had to do all of
And
these.
now, yeah, we have to do a Pharaoh's Hemset and a Pharaoh's Ka.
Alright.
So we need to find people. So this
Do the Ka
afterlife, this afterlife, in short, is a recreation of his battles. So there is one place that is the Battle of Kadesh,
Oh man.
and that's where you will
Alright.
find
Okay.
him. That's where you will find him. And then there's another one that is the siege of, I don't remember the name of the place for the life of me. So it is a very warlike afterlife. It's no spoilers. Where if you know history, you know what cities he sieged. And it makes sense because Ramesses II, like his whole persona was based on being a victorious warrior. Did he win the Battle of Kadesh?
He likes to think he did.
Well,
he told us he did.
They concluded it. They concluded it with a treaty. Actually, we do have the treaty, which doesn't really make me think they won it. But obviously, if you read the Egyptian sources, they would tell you that he bravely, sort of single-handedly kicked ass. Then if you look at the actual a more historical report of it, you know that he got separated mostly because of his own bravado. He got separated from his army, and he almost died for that. And then they kind of recovered with his chariot side of the army once they joined him. They slaughtered each other pretty much. And I would think that then they got to a point where someone had to say, okay, yeah, fine, let's find an agreement here. But there was no chance to sort the conflict out straight away. It's funny because both kings were actually repeating the war that their very own fathers had done before. So it was very much a feud between Egypt and the Hittites.
Mm-hmm. And this is the battlefield of Kadesh, as you were saying,
There you
chariots.
go. Yeah, so you have because that when Ramses gets cut off, he's going too far ahead, and that's when the Hittites start to attack with the chariots. They break his ranks and they drive him off. Then that's obviously when the Egyptian report of the story says that he saved the day. But then somehow they still had to run back to their camp. And in the meantime, they kind of cornered the enemies in a bit of an enclosed plain, and that's when Ramses' chariot finally arrived, and they made absolute shambles of the Hittite chariots. They used a lot of the archers from the Egyptian army at a safe distance, so it was very much a slaughtering at that point. Oh, that's your giant Scorpio. There you go.
Yeah,
And,
our friends, our faves.
Oh man, they really whoops.
They shoot poison.
Oh.
I didn't realize they would shoot it like that high.
Yeah, they're kind of they're angry, but they're not immune to fire. Look at that. That's it. Take that. Thank you, sir.
All right, so this one didn't notice, so I get to sneak up on him from
Yes.
behind. And get him with my. Oh, never mind. I thought I would have my
the axe.
my adrenaline.
Oh no, you don't. You don't because of reasons. Ouch. Ouch. You can use the bow if you want to take it. Oh no, that's it. That's it. We're killing. These giant scorpions are in everyone's afterlife, not just Ramesses. These are not just products of his ego. But yeah, so in any of Ramesses' monuments, you can see the tale of the Battle of Kadesh, and you see him charging forward alone, or with like one or two of his children and some of the chariots, which is with his lion, his pet lion, Slaughterer, and all the people, and just trampling over enemies and everything else. And he's like giant and big and buff and shooting arrows and doing all these things. And then he says, the great battle, the great god, the king charges his enemy, blah, blah, blah. And then, it's just that he was very brash. That's a thing. But the interesting thing about the treaty is that we also have the respective queens corresponding with one another. and sending letters to each other. So they had a diplomatic role that they were playing in, the relationships between the two empires at this point. And they're calling each other, sister, and how's your daughter, and how are your horses, and I'm sending you presents and everything else. So it's a very nice relationship on paper, on tablets, on clay probably. But there is also
diplomatic relationship, yes.
Right, but there's also like a certain amount of respect, because at the end of the day, continuing the war was not to anyone's advantage. They would have just kept clashing and just, nothing moved. So that's, it would have been too much of a mess. But then if you read, Ramesses' reports, of course, he won the war and they cowered in fear in front of him. And then they had a peace treaty, which, as Max was saying, kind of tells us that history was probably not like he said it was. But then again, Egyptians would have had no way of knowing.
No, but
he was the
as you were
news.
saying, it would have appeared ubiquitously on all the propaganda inscriptions.
Yeah, no, he would have, he was the news. He decided. This is an Easter egg. If you read that papyrus.
Shall we go back?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's an Easter egg for people who are into sci-fi.
The story about the weird object that you were saying.
Well, read that and see what it says. If you can read it.
No, it won't let
me.
Or did you take it?
Maybe you took it.
Can you actually take those?
Sometimes
you
collect.
And you can see them in your inventory, but I don't know if that's.
But I don't know. It was a Blade Runner. It was a Blade Runner thing. It starts by saying, "I've seen things that you can't imagine, and that I could not describe."
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And Orion and all of that. It was a nice Easter egg.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they put Easter eggs. At a certain point, if you go down in the Nile, the TARDIS is there, made of stone, but it's there.
Really?
Yes, it's at the bottom of the Nile.
Is that true?
Yes.
I'm gonna look that up.
Yes. I'm not joking.
Right,
I'm not joking. I'm
do I
serious
get out of
about these
here?
things.
Where was my entrance?
Oh my god, it is in there.
I told you. You need to go past some opening.
Yeah, I'm trying to find that.
Follow the light. We put the TARDIS in the chat.
It's up there.
Mm-hmm.
Up you go.
Yeah, it's there. Yeah. Yeah, they put plenty of nice Easter eggs.
Oh my god.
I remember in Valhalla there was this one side quest where you basically reenacting Alice in Wonderland.
Yes.
And it's called, I think, Alice in Wonderland.
Yes, and also in Valhalla there is an Easter egg about the Hobbit.
Yeah, and Harry Potter as well.
And Harry Potter as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Plenty.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
One climb up here.
You can climb. You can hang on the rock.
It seemed so obvious. It took me a minute. He can actually get up. All right, let's get my death horse again.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we have the Stallion of Death, because this is Game of Thrones all of a sudden. Oh, yeah, right. And in Valhalla, there's also a Winnie the Pooh one. You meet a child whose name is Christopher. And he tells you that he's waiting for his friend Winifred. And then Winifred is a giant bear.
Oh,
so you're
so
like,
cute.
oh.
I think I liked all the Easter eggs except the one baseball guy.
Yeah, I
they
hated
had,
that one.
Like, you're in, what is it, 9th century England, and this one guy with the worst American accent in that game.
Historical accuracy. Accuracy.
That was, I really disliked
it was
that
cringe. This is called the Mariano camp. So they are using names from ancient Egypt, actually.
Scarecrow.
Mm-hmm.
That's bizarre. Okay. That makes total sense.
Yeah, the Mariano were the charioteers of, I think, the Mitanni. or adjacent Near Eastern things. And there were the elite charioteer, the elite chariot units. Yeah, thank you, chat. We have people who know things. So they are actually using, like, this whole afterlife is like very military, themed, let's put it this way. It's all about war because Ramesses is all about wars. Or at least this representation of Ramesses is all about wars. But I don't think he would have something to argue, with this. Like, I think it would be like, yeah, I think he would vibe with this. We're trying to collect his 2 eyes. Yeah, I think you're gonna have. You're gonna
totally. Oh man.
Oh no!
Wow.
Oh yes! Oh my God! He went. Okay.
Yeah.
Goodbye, sir. Goodbye. See you never.
I didn't
Die.
get him, but I guess I had. That was cool.
That's good. Oh, we like. These stupid ones with the stupid shields, and these ones with the spears. Slightly better. Stop running.
All right,
Come back.
I like the one guy. He just kind of flew. All
He
the
just
way
politely
over here.
died.
Yeah, the
Yes.
one guy was very polite, and this guy flew all the way over here. Look at that blood. He's like, he's lost a lot of blood there. I didn't realize I hit him that hard. Wow.
Ew.
Okay.
I mean, he flew some good.
It's from the splat.
Some several meters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ew.
I like how that Anubis guy over there didn't even notice.
He didn't care. He's just like, yeah, whatever. Oh, that's a scorpion. Sorry, a scarab warrior.
Oh.
He has a mace. He's an angry boy. But then again, we have the conductor of souls. Oh, and he had the second eye. So you've now collected the Ka of the Pharaoh.
All right, got you. Right.
Thank you, sir.
We are done here. Oh, there's another guy.
Please
over there.
die. Thank you. Nice.
Yeah, I can.
I like that
sneak up on
these
him.
guys are actually using the right shields. The shields with the hides. Those are like actually legit Egyptian shields. So you have to go in the afterlife to see some proper ancient shields. Some proper archaeology.
Hurrah!
That guy
Alright.
just did not notice that everyone was slaughtered. Okay.
Yeah,
Hello.
he didn't do a very good job of.
Guarding.
Alright, where
Sucks
am I
for
going next?
him.
Oh, I gotta do it.
All right. See what? Yeah.
The
Which
other
quest?
quest.
Yeah.
Must get him set. Okay.
Well, let's see.
This one, which is there are many, but luckily they're all nearby.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're gonna get like basically a greatest hits of Ramesses battles. We've talked about Kadesh, and we've seen the mention of the Mariano charioteers. Now we're going to the one whose name I'd never remember. And there is a fortress that we need to infiltrate to free people.
Okay.
Let's see.
Oh, so it's still okay. Let me collect them all, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Where's the other?
Sorry. Alright, wow, okay.
Move when I'm telling you to move.
The Siege of the Poor. There we go. That's the name I didn't remember. They're just, killing and killing and killing. And we're revisiting Ramesses' battles. And now we're freeing prisoners for reasons?
Interesting that it's a ruin
Mm-hmm.
as opposed to like last week where it was all shiny and gold.
Yes, this one it's all ruined and like all in the desert. It's all like very angry.
Yeah, it's a wasteland type of thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The god Set, which was the family god of the family, was also the god of desert storms. Mm-hmm. So it makes sense for this afterlife to be particularly, sandy.
Should I come down here? Or is that not necessary?
The spoils of war.
No, I don't think so.
These are
Or
the
maybe, I don't know.
people taken captive
I don't know.
battles.
You just explore and see. See where the people are. Oh, right. So it's saying it's a salty afterlife. That's very true. These people were taken prisoners by Ramesses in Bayek. I mean, yes, and so they're prisoners forever in this afterlife now. That's grim. Although, again, it makes sense for Ramesses.
Alright. That was easy.
Mm-hmm.
So far.
Dicer. Thank you. Yeah, and now... This is also like a fortress full of corpses. Like, this afterlife is full of dead people that are still dead.
He's just standing at the top of the stairs. That's not very
Casually.
smart.
No, but no one ever accused these guys of being smart. After all, I mean, it's not like they're watching over, dangerous things or dangerous people.
No, they're all dead.
Exactly. Sneaking around. I think you can get the one on the roof.
Is there one up here?
Yeah. Like the one in front of you. I'm like a few seconds
Right.
late.
Yeah, I always forget that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. No, you didn't notice anything.
Shh.
I'm not here.
You haven't seen anything. Ooh, they're chunky boys there though.
Mm-hmm.
That angry man. Man. I mean,
Who else is
we
here?
use that
Is it
term.
Just the three of them? I can take
Thing.
I don't know.
Might be a
That
little
would
bit more.
There may be several of them.
Yeah. If you
assassinate.
explode the red jar, it's right next to fire.
It's gonna set everything on fire.
Mm,
Ooh, but then I won't be able
Which-
to assassinate them.
that's true.
Fair.
I pressed assassinate.
Dead.
I think he just saw you at that moment, I
Let's
think.
keep my mouth
Mm.
closed.
That's always so frustrating. Like you press
Yeah.
the button at the exact same time as they find you, and it's like ah. All right, what am I meant to be doing in here?
Free the prisoners.
Oh right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
We need to free
boss.
the
Oh, they're so cute. Hello, fly. You are free.
You're free. Go away. Save yourselves.
Reading the bar. He's so funny.
Is this guy looking at me? Oh, and that guy is moving. Yeah, they are kind of looking in this direction.
Okay. Whoa. Sorry, my email has decided to explode right now. Yes, there are sandstorms.
Okay, he just died from the fire. That's helpful.
Who's that?
It's me. Bye. All right. Onwards
Goodbye.
and upwards. Let me go back
Yeah.
to sneak mode here.
Bonk.
Bye again. Look at this dead tree. Oh, that's sad. Poor tree.
Yeah. It's a very you know, it's a very bleak afterlife.
Yeah,
There's no water, there's no
true.
shrubberies.
Like especially like compared to last week's.
Yeah. There's no vegetation.
Mm.
It's a critique of power. Oh, because power consumes everything.
Mm.
I want to hope that they put thought into that. I don't
Because
know.
no matter how much power you have,
If your
You
soul
might
is
still have-
dry, you're
yeah.
still a salty bitch. Oh, it could
Mhm.
be. It could be, but it makes sense.
Alright.
Well, it's true. You could read it as that
Couple
because
more.
kings send people to die in war. That's true. And it's all dead. But then again, Akhenaten also had military campaigns.
Mm-hmm.
So, or at least we think.
Or definitely one, at least in Nubia.
Mm-hmm. Okay, there are more prisoners. Team Akhenaten, you guys and you Akhenaten fanboys. This house, none of us do that. Is that guy just standing there? Oh, well, he's not standing anymore. Goodbye. That's
I
it.
took care of that.
Hang on.
Goodbye, sir.
What?
All
is
right,
there
where are
another-
these?
So come up here. Nobody's listening to you, dude.
He's like yelling at you. Come at me! You're like, nope, we're not. We won't. We ain't. So I guess you might have to get down there and then up. I don't remember, to be honest.
Oh, a captain. I'll get you. Bye. Oh, darn.
Oh, nice.
Should've
Oh, he
done
was
the
praying.
thing. Well,
Too late.
he will,
Well, he will, you know,
know
he will
better
be
for
reunited
next
with his
time.
god. Exactly. Goodbye, sir.
ooh, we've got an Anubis in a dress. We'll
Oh,
fight
that's the one that
dress.
can resurrect the others.
Oh yeah. So get that one first.
Mm-hmm.
I love how they're all running around the corner and looking. Where is he?
Where is he? Where is it?
Just
There.
literally saw him,
Exactly.
like 2 seconds ago.
It does
They're
fill
not
me with
particularly
glee.
Art.
Alright, let me go get that treasure that's down here.
Mm-hmm.
Oof, charred bodies.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it was a siege.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's
Bit of a Pompeii moment there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It gets pretty gory.
Oh, look at that. That one's nice. Let's look closer. What's going on? Oh, sorry.
Oh. Sir. Sir.
His leg is going through the table. Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay, what is going on there? Oh my god.
Apparently oh, there's an arm down here. Fantastic. Alright, where's this? Oh, it's up. Oh, they're up.
Yeah, they're
still.
just dismembering, you know. We love the gore. Well, thank you, yes. So do we.
You see me? Yes, I see you too. See you too, friend.
Time to die.
Don't see you anymore now. Oh, it's in here.
This is Critique of Power 2.0. Police brutality. Well, yeah, that's fair. Oh, there's this guy. Sir, are you... Ma'am? Are you... Okay, ma'am. All these bars are female. All of them. There's no male bars. For whatever reason.
That is very strange. Alright, quest completed.
Yeah.
What's next?
Nice. Nice.
Horizon are open. Its bolts slide.
Mm-hmm.
Him upon his firm throne.
Receiving him upon his
So now I do the now I do the relics thing.
Yeah, and this is it. This is
when we
meet him.
King of Kings.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
Where do we go?
Yep. Get the right get the right weapon, and get ready.
Alright, I've got my sword that's
Yeah,
health on hit.
your
I've got 2 bows that are health on hit.
Excellent, excellent. In all of these, Max, we want you to see the final boss, and then if you have to bolt, you can bolt. There's not a problem. We are here to kill this man again, but I really want you to see him when he appears.
Look how cool that is.
Yeah.
Look at this shit.
Hold on, I gotta wipe off my hands before they're all sweaty and I can't hold my controller. Gotta
Is
get
this
some
where you're
water
gonna
in
fight?
here.
Yeah, he has become Tesla, and so he has the things there.
Tesla.
Oh yeah.
This horse is even nervous. He's like, nah, I don't want to be around
Yeah.
here. Well, too bad,
He's out.
dude. Well, at least I have lots of space to move to maneuver.
Yeah.
So you'd think,
That wind will raise the sand.
Oh.
you would think,
Yeah.
you would think,
I
but
just
that's not
wanna-
gonna be the case.
Let's climb
It's
up here
going to
first.
be-
Oh my gosh, that is cool. Look at him.
I told you he was a unit.
Wow, that's incredible. All right, let's get the
He's a
party
lord.
started, guys.
Yeah, let's get
Alright.
this.
Good luck.
Let's get this.
I should have prayed like that Anubis figure.
Yeah, you should
Yeah,
have.
Anubis captain.
Yeah, he's a large boy, and he's pretty angry.
Of Kadesh.
I like that he's like, yeah, move this body. Just
I bring you rest.
champion
So
of
everyone
Kadesh.
is aware, we lowered the difficulty to easy.
Yeah,
Oh my god, look at the way he like picked that up. Oh, I don't like the way he's moving. That's kind of creepy, dude. And Bayek's like, all right, I think I made a mistake.
a big mistake.
Oh,
He's
man.
shiny.
Yeah.
He's covered in things.
Uh-oh. No. I'm just gonna run away and...
His crown has always reminded me of an artichoke. No joke. No joke. But like, always. Nice.
Oh my god,
Nice.
that was fantastic! Oh, whoops. I still have my,
Puny god.
Oh. Shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hulk out.
He's
Yeah,
immune
there
to
was a bit of
fire.
a Hulk moment there.
Yeah, he's like da 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 da. Yeah, he's an angry man. And if he grabs you, you're fucked. So like it's a waiting game and like fighting him when you have the adrenaline and
keep
then
your distance.
yeah, and then
Yeah.
running and keeping the distance because he can smash you and he will. His final move is a backbreaker, so he lifts you and then bah, he breaks your back with his knee.
Oh.
So it's like WWE but Ramesses.
A bit of Bane. and Batman.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Although his stature is more like Andre the Giant. It's like he's big. He's big.
oh, blast.
And of course, the storm comes to his aid because he's, the family of Seth. So he's of the storm.
Ooh.
I like the fact that you're fighting him on the battlefield. Where
You are
he also
fighting him in
like-
Kadesh. Thank you, Alex.
Yeah, I like that. It's sort of like a reenactment.
Oh my
No,
god.
leave me alone. I'm gonna run away. Ah.
Oof. Oof. He has too many crowns. And too many things.
He's quite
If you
greedy.
lock, you can see him better, even when you're running. If you keep locked, you can still see him.
You are dodging that amazingly, though.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah.
I've learned how to run away very well.
Nice. Well, that's very important. I mean, also thanks for the Conductor of Souls sword because it's excellent. It's like
Yeah,
a savior. It's
it
a
is
savior.
exactly why I did one of those.
The Trials of the Gods.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that he's like, come at me. Oh shit, out of ammo. Whoa. It's okay, you're in a battlefield. You can get ammo.
Oh yeah.
That's also the point of being in the battlefield, right?
True.
Oh god, no. Ah! There's like,
Oh my god.
how do you just get out of that? I mean, holy crap.
You
Oh.
don't. Oh.
Oh god.
He's brutal.
half your
I
health.
told you.
Okay, this isn't
Yeah.
fair. He's got this advantage of a sandstorm.
Yeah, and being cool. You know what?
What did I just do? I'm sorry.
That's his whole thing. Whoa.
I can't lock onto
Oh.
him now for some reason.
Yeah, you can't during the storm.
Oh.
That's
Oh,
that's why
that's-
he's calling out the
That's
storm,
interesting.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, you can't lock on him. Yeah. No, I told you he's the most difficult. Like not even the last one that you face is this difficult. Nice. Yeah, get him. Get his ass.
Nice.
Okay. And now it's a running game. Oof.
He has all the arrows stuck in his.
Yeah, right.
No.
I wish you could get them. Get away.
Yeah.
Keep moving. But yeah. Yeah, sometimes you get some more arrows, sometimes you don't. It depends. But like I wish you could pick up more
I
from the
know.
battlefield. I mean, what is a battlefield for? Right?
True.
Give us more. Look at all those perfectly good arrows that we can't use.
Gotta get my, I'm
Whoop.
waiting for my adrenaline to get moving here.
Yeah.
But it's not
Well-
it's not increasing. I feel
No,
like
you
it
need to
only
hit.
increase if
You
I
need
Yeah.
to hit to increase the adrenaline. Yeah. No,
Yeah,
if you
I think-
hit.
I'm on
You
my
need to
arrows
hit him.
now.
Or perfect dodges, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a
You can
minute.
dodge and hit, dodge and hit.
Mm-hmm.
I got my some arrows
shit.
back.
Shit. Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your arrows regenerate after.
Yeah. Slowly. Very slowly. But they regenerate.
But you're not doing bad at all.
No,
No,
she's
yeah,
good.
you're-
She's good.
Mm-hmm.
Don't jinx it.
No,
Like
but she
just
is.
now I almost got
No, I
totally
mean-
hit.
I've seen the video of last week with Akhenaten, and it was a
Damn,
much
I'm
longer
arrows.
Yeah. Some swords regenerate adrenaline.
confrontation.
Yeah. Yeah, no. The one with Nefertiti was a nightmare because she's a fucking nightmare because she jumps on you and then she moves around and she's fast
And I also wasn't good with the bow at that time.
because you didn't know how to lock on.
Yeah.
Now we've seen like this character progress of Briana becoming
Yes.
better and better at killing people and becoming
Should've
more
kept this on
comfortable in
normal,
her own
maybe.
killer skin.
Yes. Alright, do I have more? Oh, look at that, I got some more.
Nice. Whoa, that's it. Goodbye.
Oops. Run!
Get out, whole asses. Goodbye. Run. He's angry. I mean, I would also be. If someone was trying to put me back together against my will. For reasons. I'm like, mind your own business. Sir.
I still really like the fight with Akhenaten because he was just so like,
He was very graceful.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like he was
Ramesses
just,
is more like a brute
dancing.
strength guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one is angry. You could try dodge and hit, but
Yeah. So, like after he
it's
charges.
very right, not then. Oh shit. Get his ass. You have full. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I got
Yes.
some more.
Yeah. Because his movements are like kind of
Whoops, sorry.
predictable, more or less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Taking a picture.
taking a picture. Yeah.
Not the moment.
Totally accidental.
Not the moment to be a
Totally
tourist.
accidental. But it'll look great on my Instagram.
It would look great. Hashtag Kadesh.
Selfie.
Exactly. Kadesh tag. Oh,
Ooh.
Lord. I'm going away. I'm going away.
Hashtag.
I'll see
Wow,
myself
okay, this
out.
is a new. Yeah.
This
Where's
is a
our
new
list?
low.
Yeah.
This is a new low even for me. This is bad. This is bad. I feel ashamed. Whoa.
Oh,
Oh, he wasted my
Oh
adrenaline.
no.
What an asshole.
Oh no.
I'm mad now. Oh, I'm still
Oh,
out of
no.
it.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
I'm
Run
still
away,
ta-
run
I'm
away, run
taking
away.
another picture, apparently.
No, stop taking pictures. This is not the time to be on Instagram. Oh my god.
Just gonna run in circles.
Yeah, that's
Having more
that's a
arrows. No,
technique.
None.
Now you need to try to hit and dodge.
Can you hit him with the fire bomb, even though it doesn't
immune.
do any damage? Yeah, but it might do the adrenaline, even though it doesn't hit him.
I think the hit has to land
No,
for
it
you to get
doesn't.
adrenaline. Yeah.
Mm.
Doesn't
Okay.
add any. Oh wait, no, it did. It did something to him.
Did it?
Yeah.
He got angry.
Yeah, it does some
Oh, yeah,
damage
oh,
over
yeah.
time.
Oh wow. Okay,
no,
you know
no.
what? Oh shit!
Yeah,
Yes!
first
Yes.
try. Wow.
Wow.
Well,
Good
Wow.
stuff.
Wow.
Well, this was on easy level though.
Listen, he's still the
But
most
still.
difficult one.
Yeah, he was brutal.
Oh, and they're going away together.
Oh, he's so cute.
Oh, it was so romantic.
Whoa, check that out.
Oh.
Oh, I like this. This is cool. That's a nice thumbnail right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's smashing people,
Uh-huh.
mashing left and right. I mean, we do have representations of Pharaoh just bludgeoning people, but not with a thing like that. It's a very different type of stuff.
Oh, look at all his little kids around him.
Yeah, they have the the pre-dynastic maze a little bit elaborated there.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's
Oh,
like,
look at that,
yay,
10,000.
yay big. Look at that.
Hey.
Ramesses is at peace. All right, so
got
we
that
are
hammer.
at the. Oh yeah, you got the meat grinder.
I want to take a
The
look at that.
pestle.
I want to look at it. It looks
Look at
freaking
that thing.
amazing.
It's slow, but it's fantastic. Let's see.
Keeper
Look
of
at that.
Harmony.
Oh yeah, he
funny.
would name it that. He would
It's
name
so
it that.
great. I love it. That's brilliant.
It's amazing. It's amazing. All right, I think this might be a good time to stop. We are at the 2-hour, 30-minute mark.
Yeah.
We hit every step of the road we needed to hit. We've had great chat. Thank you, Max, for joining us, even
Yes,
though the
thank you.
hour
Thank
is
you, guys.
unholy at your hour now.
Yeah, it's a bit late here, but that's alright.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. All right. So thank you, chat, for
thank you for having
talking.
me, guys.
Thank you
It
for
was,
being here with
Thank you
us.
for being here so
Yes.
much.
It was
It is-
an experience.
It is always a pleasure. Play the game. Play
Yeah,
the game.
now
We
you
will
gotta play
follow
the
you if you
game.
play the
Yeah.
game. Exactly.
It is
Exactly.
it is a fantastic game.
It is indeed, yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Next week we have the finale. No, actually,
No, we don't.
no, we don't.
That's
No,
the
we
week
don't.
after
I
that.
keep thinking it's the 18th. I'm an idiot. So next week we have more Roman
Yeah.
Egypt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we will do more side stuff and
Mhm.
grind. And then in 2 weeks we have the finale. Briana, do you want to say who our guest is going to be?
Our ultimate guest on February 25th, guys, the day we will kill King Tut again. We are going to be joined by the one and only Dr. Stuart Tyson Smith, who was the
Oh my
consultant.
God.
He was the consultant on Stargate and The Mummy from 1999, the good one, not the one recently that.
Also,
actually
he's
didn't
a
exist.
really cool Egyptologist.
He is.
He is.
He is, and
He-
he's also a nubiologist.
Yeah.
You guys can ask him about. You might want to ask him about Medjai. I think he'll have a lot of interesting things to say about that, especially since it was his. It was his recommendation that for the mummy they use this term for the guys who are guarding the tomb. I think it's been a while
With the
since I've
weird
seen it.
tattoos.
Yeah.
We should all rewatch the Mummy.
Yeah,
And
I
also
was thinking that
rewatch
we should-
Stargate too. Rewatch Stargate with
Also
the other
that,
Dr.
also that.
Jackson. No relation.
Exactly.
Ah.
Exactly.
He's the
Because you
one
read
who,
hieroglyphs.
yeah, he's the one who helped at least the language of the other planet that they go to, because it's based on Egyptian. In Stargate, there's a really hilarious internal joke among Egyptologists that occurs in Stargate, the one about Budge. I love that joke so much, and he's very proud of that too. So you bring your questions, not just about Egypt, but about his experience with consulting, and just his experience as an Egyptologist throughout his career, because he's got a lot of really great things to say. He's a lot of fun. He loves to game. He has not done his DLC yet. And that's one of the reasons why I invited him. He told me that he hadn't played this DLC, and I'm like, well, got something to ask you.
Exactly. So, exactly. So next week, Roman Staff, we will have Dr. Daniele Salvoldi again, and we're going to have Dr. Hamish Cameron, and we're going to talk about, the more political side of Roman Egypt and like what happened during those years. We will do some of the side quests in Ramesses' afterlife, because there is one person that we need to talk about, who is the firstborn of Ramesses, which we didn't have the time to see today, Chaim Wazet, also known as Setnap. And so catch these hands next time.
And don't forget, next 2 weeks we also have 2 bonus streams. So next Wednesday the 16th we have a stream with the people from Dream of Darkness, which is a Mexican developer studio, on their historical game. And the week after, on the 22nd, we're gonna play Assassin's Creed Odyssey, the Corfu DLC, with none other than Liv Albert from the Let's Talk About Miss Baby podcast. So that's gonna be amazing.
And at the beginning of March, we will be guests on the Ludo History Channel to talk about Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Dawn of Ragnarok, and dish our opinions mostly on Sears, but also other stuff on the side. I'm there only for the Sears.
On the side,
so, Yeah,
the main topic is Sears.
We all know. I'm gonna be paying attention for the first 5 minutes in which Valka says drugs, and then that's it. So you know me. We all know me. All right. So thanks again. Thank you, Max, for being here. Thank you, Alex.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Briana, for dealing with people yelling in your ears and also killing people.
Yeah.
And we'll see you all next week. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
See you. Bye.